I know where you coming from. Yeah, bro. It didn't save my shit. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Bro, that shit did not save my shit. God, bro. All right, y'all. It's time, man. So power up. What the fuck? Update? We got some updates? Let me play out the chat. What is up, y'all? We are back, man. Just putting on my shit. We getting ready for it, but I hope you guys are doing well today. We just chilling today, man. Today we going chill. And, yeah, man. We're going chill today. We're probably gonna do some, reacts. I've seen some stuff that we can do. But right now, we just chilling, bro. Today we just chilling today. Honestly. Let me, make sure everything is good over here. Alright. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Alright. Alright. Oh, damn. Hope you guys are doing well today, man. We about to get started, man. Um, like it up and stuff. We just chilling today, honestly. I think let me change this to. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna put it on. All right, yo. Let's get started today. Hey, today we just chilling today, bro. Honestly, you guys got some. I got some videos that we could just watch and chill, and then we gonna be chilling, bro. Today we just gonna be chilling, bro. Straight up. Today we just gonna be chilling. Nice, man. Hold on. Let's see what we got today. We're gonna be chilling. Would you refuse? Would you refuse or eat my what? What are you talking about, my guy? What you say? What? My guy, what? Oh man. I bet. We already started. Come on, y'all. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on today. We got some reacts what we could do. Yes or no? Would I do that? But what do you mean would I refuse? You said would you refuse? Would I refuse what? Yes or no? Damn, that man tall as hell. Okay. Okay. Damn, okay, I ain't gonna lie, he's doing really good on the he's doing really good on that, bro. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? He's doing real good. He's doing real
They
good.
don't look like monsters. They look harmless, but they wait for one mistake.
He said, "Oh, so you want to refuse my He said you want to refuse my cop? What? I ain't say anything. You making I ain't say shit. You just making the answer in your head." Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Do I ain't gonna lie. Do people play racing games nowadays? I think racing games are kind of dead. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, who plays racing games nowadays? Like, I think that shit is dead. Straight up. Like, I think nowadays, I feel like racing games. I feel like racing games, football games, or sports games are just dead nowadays. Who plays those type of games? He said, "What's up, brother? What's going on, man? How you been?" So, Need for Speed Underground. Damn, that PlayStation 2 controller, man, look at that. Hey. Hey. Hey, I like this one. I like this one. This one is cold. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I'm just saying, who plays racing games nowadays? I don't think people play the racing games nowadays.
Pluck my life.
You ever thought about bird control? Have you done this before?
Yes, I have, but
He said, "Nintendo, let's not add dirty jokes and humor in Mario movies, because Miyamoto said kids act like adults." Rovio.
usually not for free.
What the heck? I didn't even know that the what you call it? I didn't know that the what you call it? What you call it? The movies right here? What you call it? What is this called? The Angry Bird movie got. I didn't even know they had that. He said, "I like Madden and NCAA, bro. Madden. You missing out."
We start replacing those kids.
Ladies, get
Busy! We're gonna be laying some eggs tonight!
Have you ever stolen anyone's children? Huh? Have you? I mean, you
I
look
got-
like you would.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm bird watching. Touch it.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. These, hey, hey, what movie is this? I didn't know the Angry Birds movie had jokes like this. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
In other words, it's going to be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man versus the X-Men. And if that's the case, that might be the greatest last stand in all of fiction. Because as far as we know, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man
Yo, I heard that there's rumors going on that they're gonna bring Tobey Maguire just for him to get killed by Doom. Like, no, not by Doom, by the X-Men people. Oh hell nah, bro. If that happens, bro, bro, they're trying so hard to just replace Tobey Maguire. Like, they're trying to replace the Raimi movies. Like, that shit is not cool, bro. Like, that ass. Like, they're trying so hard to, like, just bury that shit. And bring in the new age. Have y'all watched the new Spider-Man movie? He said, that's crazy, don't do that, bro. They gonna do that.
is the only hero that exists in his world. And he, by himself, has to defend it.
I'm gonna slaughter every last one of you bitches.
Boy, Tobey Maguire better survive in that movie. He better go all out. He said he is the best. He is the best. A lot of people were saying that that's nostalgia. It's not nostalgia. Those movies are just great.
Like, only men who are capable of violence can be truly peaceful. Everybody else is just scared. Like, if you are capable of violence and you choose to be peaceful and kind, like, that's a choice. Like, if you're incapable of violence,
You think people are incapable of violence though? I think people aren't really. Y'all think people are incapable of that? I don't think people are. I don't know.
you're not choosing to be peaceful. You're just frightened. Like, I trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 20 years now, and some of the men that I train with are just lethal. Like, they're special forces, they're FBI SWAT, they're lethal. And they're the gentlest people you've ever met in your life. Like
I don't know. I feel like this is like kind of like. I think you could like. Can you really be able to like be capable of violence and still be kind? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it's not. I think it's like black and white. Like, if you're a violent guy, you're always gonna be a violent guy, and if you're a kind person, you're always gonna be a kind person. I don't think there's ever gonna be uh uh there's ever gonna be a middle ground. He said the newest Spider-Man movie is great, better than the other movies out right now. But I do like the new Spider-Man movies. Okay, might have to go watch it. He said we watched riots all over the place in 15 years, and they burned down buildings. No offense. I mean, you're not wrong.
they're the kindest.
But what do you mean? 15 years? That was 15 years ago? Oh my God, was it really 15 years ago?
Calmest. Don't have to flex on anybody. If
Oh
you
my God,
step
am I
on their
getting old?
toe or bump into them and spill their drink,
Bro.
they're like, "Oh, it's cool." They don't.
Are you
They don't
serious?
have to.
That
They'll
was 15 years?
apologize, like, to avoid getting in a confrontation. Like,
Wow.
they don't, because they don't have to prove anything to anybody. It's just like really wealthy people don't have to wear like Gucci. Like, they don't have to wear Prada. Like, they drive, like, I drive a Jeep. Like, I drive a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
Like, it's a 2021. Like, I just really like it. Like, you don't have to flex. Like, if you have it, like, you don't have to flex it. Like, only
He said true peace versus being scared. I feel like people that are capable of violence are not in peace at all, but that's just me. That's just my opinion.
Don't give the boy no pencils. Period.
Got it.
Okay, let's go. We out.
Guess I'll give him pens then.
I'm sorry, you mumbled something, player?
No?
No, you definitely said something to that camera over there. See, you think you Deadpool. Don't give the boy no pencils.
Bro, okay. He said for the past 15 years, the rioters have been rioting in 11. Big riot started, I think it started in 2013. 2013, I was like 12 years old when when I was in 2013.
That bad, you ain't never coming last. Fuck your man, you know this gon' make him mad.
Bro, what? Yeah, you married a girl who never does that. What you expect? You wait, what? You married a girl who never does what you expect. Okay.
That back, then we make a film on cam. Shake that ass, baby, show them that you bad. Freak that, show you how.
Y'all ever okay, so let me ask you guys something. I know there's a lot of guys in here and stuff. Um, are y'all like I was talking to one of the bros yesterday, you know, he was talking to me about his type and stuff. And he said that like he's into girls that are muscular and stuff. Um, are y'all like do you guys find it kind of like off like a turn off when they're like a lady um I would say like when a lady does something that's like a guy thing. I don't know. Do you guys think that that's a turn off or not? That's like whatever. Do you guys ever like like for example, I feel like for me, right? For me personally, like let's say for example, I go to the gym and stuff and I see girls in the gym and stuff. When I see a girl trying to do like bench pressing and stuff, I just be like that's just me though. That's me though. That's just hey, I'm standing on it. I'm standing tall, but that's just me. Shit, like nah, but this is kind
That
of
bad,
like
you ain't never coming last. Fuck your man, you know this gon' make him mad.
this is
That
kind
back,
of
then we make a film.
this is kind of this is kind of what? Yeah, you cannot beat the goat. I like that. I like that. Who are these people? They say what? Who is this again? Who's this lady right here? It's 100 million fans with social media. Who is it? Sabrina? Is this that Sabrina Carpenter lady? And who is this one? She bad though. I ain't gonna lie. She bad. Is that the weekend guy? Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, you can't beat MJ.
So we have some Warhammer.
Oh, that's cool as hell, bro. Yo, I might have to. Wow, that's cool.
On there, the 360 with hella gears, and the GameCube, bruh. You guys know.
Okay, that's a cool ass device. He probably 3D printed that, and probably engineered that. That's a pretty cool thing, bro. Imagine we had DVDs back in the day. Remember 2012? He has 2012. No way. Have y'all ever watched 2012? I watched 2012. And he got Rush Hour 3, Rush Hour 2. What else you got?
Uses for DVDs, but we have some Warhammer.
All the God of War games. Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Gears of War. Dead Rising, bro. Dead Rising. I think Dead Rising 1 was. I think Dead Rising 2 was really good.
The 360 with
all the Gears games. Oh my god.
The Gears.
Time what? Splitters.
And the GameCube.
The GameCube games. That's pretty cool.
Problem. Cool. I'll take
you.
Jeff Bezos, he said one of the easiest ways to become a millionaire is find a void and fill it. It was a void in the tattoo industry catering towards black and brown skin. So what I did was I bought all of the inks from all the brands. Took me about 2 years and I said, okay, this brand got good reds for our skin. This brand got good blues for our skin. So what I did was I took all of those inks.
I've noticed something. A lot of people nowadays been just getting tattoos, bro. Like I can't find one I can't find one kid. Well, I know one person that's like, I know 3 people, but like I can't find anybody of like Well, actually, you know what? I take that back because I was about to say I can't find anybody that's like around my age that don't have tattoos, bro. And I noticed that people are getting tattoos nowadays. Me, I don't got no tattoo. I prefer to.
Can I have a car?
Yes.
I'm here with the best dance group in the world, and let's see if I can learn their moves. Level 1.
Okay.
Perfect.
Easy. Level 2.
Okay, Speed.
Level 3. Let's go.
Level 3. Nah. Oh, nah.
Everything together.
Speed just does a lot of content. He's funny. He's a pretty cool guy, man.
Damn.
It's way too cold.
How old do I
He
look?
just
Looks like clavicular.
Oh yeah, you know damn well his ass is trying to get some. He's trying to get some tonight. Oh no.
Yeah. It can't all be winners, bro.
I'm so fragile and tired. Why would you do this to me? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, it's ugly.
This is
Damn.
my face.
Yeah.
Party flu
Yeah.
with the beard.
That's why I'm saying. For me, I feel like I'm that type of person. I can't look good with facial hair, bro. Like I gotta cut my shit off. Like I gotta have a clean shave, bro. Like some people, there's been some like ladies that was telling me like, yo, you should grow out your beard. I'm like, I don't think I look good with beards, bro. Like straight up. Like when I grow out my shit, bro, I literally look like I will look like I'm like 40 or like 30 and I have kids already. And I'm like, bro, I'm a fucking kid, bro. I like to keep my shit like cut down and shaved down, bro. Like I think that's just my style.
Excuse me.
What? I don't like your face. We have to break up now. That's it.
Wow.
Wow. That's crazy. I hope she's just joking about that.
Looks all right.
Okay?
Why did you shave?
It's alright.
I think you. What do you mean? He looks fine.
Get
Oh,
that
this
stuff
guy's gonna
looking.
look good. Yeah, that's a good looking dude. Yep. He should have kept the mustache. I think he should have kept the mustache.
Thank you so much. The beard is coming
Oh,
off.
dude. Oh, bro.
Oh
like, I don't know if it's-
no. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad right here. This is definitely gonna be bad.
it's gonna be good or bad.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. I'll take that back.
It's good.
It's good.
Fucking Escanor. Damn.
I'm gonna look so good.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I think it's gonna
No,
look like
you're
shit.
not.
I-
Bro, look like a whole lady, bro. You playing Rise today? I don't know.
See,
I might.
Dude.
Bro.
This
Y'all
is
ever I'm just see look, that's what I think okay, he's probably gonna look alright without the beard.
Season of
Yeah. Yeah, it's alright.
is
She's
over.
alright.
I mean,
Oh, look at that. Oh my god.
it's a decent looking guy.
Okay, decent looking guy.
The worst part is I don't know if she loves it or hates it. I think it's positive, right? 60.
I think she likes it. She likes it. There's just like people, you just can't have beards. Me personally, I can't have a beard, bro. I just can't. Like, I can't imagine myself with a beard. I just can't, bro. Like how I am, like freshly. Even this right here is like kind of like I gotta cut this shit off. Like just the type of person like I have to have a clean shaved face, bro. I cannot have facial hair. I don't know how people could do it. I just don't look good with facial hair. Facial hair is like that shit. When I have facial hair, I literally look like I'm in my 30s and I have like 2 to 3 kids, bro. Straight up. And I'm like, bro, nah. But yeah, Daniel, were you gonna help me out today on Rise?
So lately, I just
Spider-Man 3 is in development. With Wolverine coming out next month, Insomniac has started working on Spider-Man 3. This comes from an IMDb.
Oh my gosh. Spider-Man 1 was really good. Spider-Man 2 was Spider-Man 3 they gotta do it. I wonder what the villain is gonna be for Spider-Man 3. I just hope that Miles Morales in Spider-Man 3 is not there, bro. Like honestly, I feel like Miles Morales should have his own. Spider-Man 2, they really messed it up for him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Spider-Man 3 is in development. With Wolverine coming out next month, Insomniac has started working on Spider-Man 3. This comes from an IMDb update though, so it's not confirmed yet. This is great news and I'm real hyped, but Insomniac, listen real quick. Take your time. Don't let Sony rush you. I believe in y'all. You got this. Give me a kiss. Sony, if I hear so much as a whisper of you rushing Insomniac games, I don't know.
Oh, that's why Spider-Man 2 was bad. It was because Sony was like rushing them. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
So you would say I'm your type.
Do you want to know my type?
I would like to hear about it.
It's the opposite of you.
You wouldn't sleep with me?
No.
What's one thing that's very important to you when you look
This is how reverse psychology works, okay?
for a partner?
Follow through, people that do what they say they're going to do.
Do you want to
That's a
come do
big
the
thing.
podcast? Yes. Cool. Here's a date. This is following through.
Honesty.
I'm attracted to you. I would never date you seriously.
Oh my God. Why would you not date me seriously?
I think I need somebody who's a little bit more of a homebody.
What makes you think I'm
What does that word even mean? When people be saying that, I like a girl that's a homebody. Like what do you mean? Like a girl that just stays home all day? Like I'm gonna be real with you. I don't be staying home all day, bro. Like I usually be out. Like the only time that I and if I do stay home the whole day, like I'm like it's probably like days when I know there's nothing really going on, but I don't really like staying home all day, bro. I'm an active guy. Usually every day I'm always out, you know.
I'm not a homebody.
Am I wrong? Maybe I don't know you well enough.
I think you are wrong.
Sexually, it's getting there. I definitely want to sleep with you. Could I commit to like falling in love with you? I got to know what you're into.
I'm a homebody. You're always out.
So you think that we could be compatible and I'm wrong about that?
Correct, yeah.
You see what I did?
Oh, he reversed me. He Neil
But you,
Straussed me, this guy. What the f going on
Welcome
here?
to We Should Date. I'm the host and I'm a professional.
Man. Oh, man.
So you would say I'm your type.
man,
Do you wanna know-
Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess.
My type?
I would like to
It's
hear
the
about it.
opposite of you.
You wouldn't sleep with me?
No.
What's one thing that's very important to you when you
My brothers, who I love very dearly.
What's
Listen.
a relationship non-negotiable for you?
Girl,
Non-negotiable.
nothing is non-negotiable with me. I don't negotiate. You come in, you tell the truth, you be nice, and have a good time, or go the home. Life's too short. I'm 69. I got, what, 30 summers left? Go yourself.
Okay.
This belongs to the next generation, bitch. I conquered a dream.
You know, I really don't. I will say this though. I really don't like ladies that like curse as much a lot because I'm not that type to like curse as very much. I really am like a chill guy. So it's really kind of like weird to see somebody that's like of her age like cursing a lot. You would think that like once you're 60, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But
I came from nothing. I ate dirt. Do you understand? I have lived the spectrum. I've been poor and I've been rich. Rich is better.
What's
Listen.
a relationship?
Interesting. You know? You wake up and it's the early 2000s. Bro, like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The early 2000s, man. I was born in 2001, so, but like, man, I really wish that in the future they build like a time machine and we could go back. Cause a lot of people will always say the early 2000s was the bomb. I never experienced that before. Well, I never did because that time I wasn't born yet, but. But watching like the videos of like 2000s, like, man, it seemed like shit was actually popular.
Reverse brain rot. The machine is destroying.
In 2023, I was dating a guy who forgot my birthday, and at 5 p.m. he sent me $50. I sent him that $50 back, and I blocked him.
But he remembered and he sent you $50. That's still good enough. He still remembers.
In 2024, I was dating another guy who asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I told him what I wanted for my birthday. He proceeded to ask me my clothing size, my shoe size. But when my birthday came, nothing arrived. I never did see a birthday gift. Not a shoe, not a shirt, not a card, not a balloon, nothing. I cut him off. Then come 2025. I'm dating a man about 4 months. I mentioned that I want to go to Aspen, Colorado, and a week later, that trip is booked, itinerary booked. Not only that, when we come back, I'm met with red roses, a charcuterie board, and a bottle of champagne. Why are you telling me this, Kyla Shay? I'm telling you this so that you don't A, settle for the man that forgets you, B, you don't settle for the man that overpromises and doesn't deliver or underdelivers, C, be willing to wait for the best and be willing to walk away from the worst, D, don't go into no situation bitter because being bitter will block your blessings. Don't allow your heart to be hardened by the disappointment of people who have not shown up for you.
That's a very good advice. But I think that a lot of people nowadays, when it comes to relationships, bro, that last advice, a lot of people are doing that, man and woman, right? And I think a lot of people nowadays, when it comes to when going into relationships, everybody's just jaded, bro. Straight up. I think that's the reason why like relationships are what it is now. Like men are jaded about women and then women are jaded about men. That's just how it goes. And yeah.
There is a man out there who can do it for you, that will do it for you, and that actually wants to do it for you. And you will not have to beg. You will not have to hold your breath. You will not have to plead. You probably won't even have to ask, because he will hear your desire and he will respond accordingly.
Now, my only problem with this is that I just don't like. I don't like she's saying some good stuff, but then there's also I don't like the fact that she's like she says some good stuff, but there's one thing that she's also missing too, is that just like how he's willing to help you out and willing to like understand you and understand your values and understand and values you, you should return that same energy back. But I've noticed that there'll be men that will do these type of things, and then their lady will like think that the lady that you're dating think that the lady that you're thinking that you're dating would think that yeah, that's what he's supposed to do. You know, that's his duty. That's what he's supposed to do. You know, and so so if that's the mindset that you were going, I feel like I believe a man should have the same mindset too. Like, okay, I'm doing this for you. You got to do this for me. And I've noticed that a lot of men go into relationships and stuff like that too, where they understand the lady and they value the lady, but the same energy is not coming back to them. And that's what leads to people either just cheating or just leaving. That's it.
Are you pressed? Are you mad? Are you upset? Are you sad? Give me a bit, let me give you a hug. Cause you act like nobody shows you love. Get out your feelings. Are you pressed?
Hey. Hey, I've noticed ever since that Michael Jackson movie, there's just been a resurgence of like love for Michael Jackson. I really love it. Thank you. Pretty cool. He said he I really like these edits of Michael Jackson, bro. It's pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bianca LaQuena.
Why why are these parents giving them like names like that? Like it's kind of crazy. Is it real?
L'apostrophe.
Dabius. Nah, it's on none of the obvious. Ocean.
You mean
Wow.
ocean?
Ocean. Psych.
It's sachet.
J apostrophe ring.
It's dream.
N-A-W-N.
So the smoke detector is actually funny.
It's nonchalant.
L apostrophe fragrance.
Oh, fragrance.
Honestly,
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Oh.
Damn, man. A lot of people are telling me that like you should I had one coworker that was telling me like dogs were really cool. Like you should get some dogs and stuff. But I was like, the thing about me, I'm just that type of person. I want to be able to take care of a dog, bro. Straight up. I feel like some people shouldn't even deserve or shouldn't even own dogs, bro. Straight up, in my opinion. But there's some people that I'm thinking of right now that I know for sure they shouldn't own any dogs, bro. Like that ass. Like you should be worried about yourself right now. I know for sure. I just know me personally, myself, I can't have a dog. Like I just can't. I don't like pets. Not I mean I like dogs, but like I just don't like you know what I'm saying? I don't like my room or my place smelling like dogs. Like a dog or a cat. Like heck no. I don't like that. When your siblings clean the whole room, but your mom still come home.
I'm
yelling.
extremely confused. You're confused. I'm
We're boomers.
I already don't got no motherfucking hair. You bit the little bit of hair I had.
Oh shit.
I wish you would swing back on me.
His dad should do that to him. Doing that is just content, nah. Nah, his dad should do that.
We're boomers. 7 years ago, we bought our house for $100. Cash. We're Gen X. We're millennials. We survived 9/11, Y2K, and the Oregon Trail. Sure, we went to the club and business casual, but we lived. You're welcome for everything cool. Millennials are so cringe. We are Gen Alpha. In 6-7 years, we're going to be the new adults, and people are pretty freaked out about that. But our cycle-breaking millennial parents are going to make sure we have elite taste in music. Skibbity, look what I can do. When you do.
You know, I will say this. I will say this. I've noticed a lot of the millennials that make TikToks about this. I don't know if she's a millennial. I think she's a millennial. By the way, she's how she is. I don't think she's a Gen Z. She's a millennial. Either millennial or a Gen X. One of those two. But I'm pretty sure she's a millennial. But a lot of these millennials, bro, they be saying like stuff about Gen Z, and the only thing that they always bring up is, oh, TikTok people. And I'm like, bro, you do not know how. I believe like our generation is one of the most radical like generations, like straight up, like, and I mean like we are like one of those people like our generation is one of the most radical if like they say that like what 60% of Gen Zs believe that like in the US we have to literally fight for like we'll literally fight for our rights or like we'll die with our rights. Like 60% of Gen Zs believe that they needs for this country to like or the US to change, there needs to be a war. Like and that's 60%. Now maybe the 20 maybe 10% really don't care or like and then the last 30% is just like I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to be mean or whatever. But that's 60% of Gen Zs that are like that. So when I see stuff like this, it's like, yeah, you're just seeing what you're seeing. All you're just seeing is just these are people that see like shit on TikTok or like they see like Gen Z's dominating streaming or TikTok and they're like, look, it's Gen Z, that's what they do.
How can a woman be peaceful in the eyes of a man?
Stop trying to control everything. That's number one. Women try to control life. They try to control their man. They try to control their kids, especially in our community. We think we know all the answers and we don't. And then I think that brings me to number two. When you are stalemated, because being a married woman and having a husband that is very masculine and knows exactly what he wants to do, even if I see it differently than he sees it, my job is not to argue him down. My job is not to say, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're doing it wrong. My job is not to say, oh, you gonna learn. I'll wait till I tell you I told you so. My job is to go to God and for me to pray, to be in alignment, to make sure that he is covering my husband, he is ordering my husband's steps, he is doing everything that he needs to do to be his best version for God, and for me to release and relinquish the things that make me think that I have control over a
my girl going
whole
crazy.
other human. Peace comes from, I'm not gonna nag you. You passionately feel how you feel. My job is to go get some girlfriends or have a mother or have a best friend or have a therapist or have a priest that you can get it all off your chest on so you can go home to your husband without being a nagging jerk, without being a loud pop from the side of your neck. I'm about to disrespect you. That's the
damn. Yeah, I think that how do you guys think that what she's saying is valid? Or nah, she not valid.
That's the problem. Women don't know how to regulate their emotions. They don't. Too many of them. And let me tell you.
And I will say this though. There's been a trend. I think, in my opinion, maybe a lot of people would say like what I'm about to say sounds jaded. I'm not jaded at all. If anything, I'm like. Or a lot of people might say I'm black pilled. I'm not black pilled at all. If anything, I'm white pilled in the sense of like I know what stuff is going on with the world, and it's like it is what it is. Like the world is like how it is. But just what I always try to tell people is stop trying to be. And this is a motto that I'm always gonna follow until the day I die. Stop trying to be a hero for the world and be a hero to yourself, bro. Because at the end of the day, when shit goes down, bro, you're all you got, bro. Like, straight up. I've seen family members turn on family members. I've seen friends turn on friends. I've seen girlfriends leave their boyfriend or their husband when shit has went down. And I've seen vice versa. So it's like, I always tell people all the time, be a hero to yourself. Once you're a hero to yourself, it don't matter if any of you got people that leave you and all that, you'll be secured within yourself. And so, yeah. But one thing I will say is that I have a feeling that a lot of women, there's a lot of women that goes to these podcasts and they start saying stuff like this. They just say it just to LARP. They don't really mean what they do, or like I don't know. I can't believe them when they say stuff like that, because nowadays we got people that are literally saying that stuff because that's the algorithm. They know that they're gonna get viewers. They're trying to build up their brand, so they're gonna say what they gotta say to bring in viewers.
Just because they don't know how to do it doesn't mean that they're not doing this easy thing. It's hard to be regulated. That's what peace is. Taking off the things that create destruction and getting better at it. Because if you started and all you know is destruction, but you're getting better at it.
It's kind of crazy that like people have to like talk about this. Like women have to coach women, or even we have to coach people how to just not be jerks anymore. Like we gotta we gotta literally coach people to stop being disrespectful, or stop being. This is how you know we are like cooked as a humanity. That we have to teach grown adults to not do this. Ain't that crazy? And let me remind you, these are the same adults that are taking care of kids. These are the same adults that they tell you to listen to your elders. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man.
Eliminating destruction and leaning in towards peace, then you know, you're getting better. That's growth. That's progress. We should be proud of that. But
it's just
for
crazy.
Me, peace looks like stop nagging. Stop thinking you know everything. You don't. You don't know. You don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. And the fact that you think that you do is really the problem. That's a bigger problem.
Bro, the 90s, look at that. Hey. Bro, the 90s looked like it was popping. 90s was prime pop, Argue with the Wall. I'm pretty sure it was. The 90s looked like shit was popping back then.
I'll have to be careful. I only have to distract him long enough for Trunks to find the Dragon Radar.
I'm sure Trunks has made it home.
I just learned what the Halo rings actually do. Whole time I thought they were just futuristic living spots. I thought humans and other species just lived on these advanced rings and shit. Turns out these shits are the Megadeth extinction rings. The whole purpose of these rings is to stop the Flood. The Flood are basically space zombies that can take over any host, right? These rings send out a pulse up to 25,000 light years away that kills every living thing. That way the Flood has no food source.
The Halo rings send out a pulse that kills every organic life within 25,000 light years? It kills every living thing just so the Flood can't eat us?
Is that not a bit extreme? Like we killing...
That is extreme. When you make your daughter...
I think I can hang out with Bella today.
I seen that. When you make your daughter's boyfriend help her. Oh wow, that's hilarious. The Queens of Pop. I don't even know none of these. How are they the Queens of Pop? Nobody knows them. I don't know them. Shit. But I know everybody knows Michael. Hey. I like this detail they gave Prowler Miles next year. Wait, hold on. Makes his shoes perfectly laced, implying that he's supposed to be the perfect Miles Morales. Interesting. Hold on. 6'1", 10B Miles.
Hey.
Yeah?
Your shoes untied.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's a choice.
My name is Peter Parker. My name is Peter B. Parker.
Ah. Interesting. I did not even notice about his shoes.
This is a purely hypothetical question for the ladies of the panel. If you were a single man and you now had to look for a woman to be your wife/life partner, what type or types of women would you avoid?
One who's argumentative, one who doesn't know how to apologize, one who does not take accountability, one who cannot steward a relationship appropriately, one who does not respect me, one who does not show love to her friends and her family, one who does not know how to be a mother, one who does not know how to build a house as well. You can learn how to cook, you can learn how to clean, you can learn how to put some pictures on your wall, because I need you to make it a home. One who judges me, Because when I come to you, I want to know that when I communicate with you, I will not be judged, so I will feel safe. We tell men we want to be safe and we want to be secure. You think they don't want the same thing? That's a basic human need. I couldn't imagine being a man coming to a home and a woman's always arguing with me. What?
Man, I would have been. This is crazy. I don't know, man. Yeah.
I got to deal with the world, and you mean to tell me my home is not my safety? I got to come to a home with 4 white walls while you going out and having brunch with your girls, but you can't put pictures on a wall. You can't make it homey. You won't even build a basic skill of cooking. You can go out to McDonald's, you say, well, I just don't cook. Well, maybe you can learn. For a moment, make it homey. You don't even pray right. What you talking about? We always talking about submission, but you don't submit to nothing. That's the reason why you so irresponsible, why you so...
You see this guy right here? He cheesing. He cheesing hella hard. He's like... Let me stop.
Responsive. Why you always going back and forth?
Look,
It's the reason why you so immature, because you don't submit to nothing but yourself.
Say that again.
Oh, no,
And having brunch with your girls, but you can't put pictures on a wall. Why you always going back and forth? This the reason why you so immature, because you don't submit to nothing but yourself and Instagram. I can't be with a woman who always want attention. I can't be with a woman who prioritizes her friendships over me. Yeah, your friendships are important, but remember that I'm important as well, because we building something. I can't be with a woman who lacks ambition.
Yes. This right here is a very, very... this is something that a lot of
I
guys...
can't be with a woman who...
This is a lot of guys' relationships, bro. They with ladies that lack ambition, bro. To me, this is just me. This is just this is why I believe. If a lady lacks ambition and drive for her to be better, or like for you, or she's not hyping you up to be better. When you guys, because this is how I believe it. This is what I believe. When she lacks ambition, or like lacks the drive to be better and all that, to me, that's a huge red flag, because that means that if you were to have kids with that lady, she's gonna do the bare minimum of taking care of her kid game. Straight up. And she gonna make sure that you do all the hard work, or she does the bare minimum, bro. Like, for me, I want a lady that's like, a lady for me is gonna be like somebody that's like, yeah, bro, you could do that shit, bro. Like, she gonna hype me up to get up there. Like, yeah, you could do that shit. Even though I'm always gonna be hyped up because of the Lord. At the end of the day, he's the one. But you want to be around people that hyping you up too. You don't want to be around people that's holding you back or holding you down. You gotta cut off people like that, straight up. And you don't want to associate yourself with people like that. When people are just saying, "Oh, don't beat yourself up," or don't oh, it's okay as long as you got a job, quote unquote, you're all right. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta be a egotistical guy, but you also gotta be with people that's like see the value in you and want to be up. That's how I say. Hey, what's going on, Lily? How you been? But yes, I feel like a lady needs to have ambition, bro. She needs to have the ambition. She needs to let you know straight up, like, she needs to hype you up. She needs to be like, yo, you got this shit. Yeah, man, go get that. Yeah, bro, you went to college for 4 years, man, you deserve that job. She shouldn't be saying, oh, no, as long as you got a job, it's whatever, you know? To me, that's just what I believe. He said, I've been watching your stream for a while. Well, I appreciate you. Have you been enjoying it? Have you been enjoying it? But yeah, I think that, I don't know, man. For me, it's a red flag when I see a lady that just lacks ambition. Because I just see it as, and who knows, actually, Lily, I hope, now that you're here, I want to actually hear your opinion about this. If, I want to actually hear your opinion about this. Let me actually because I'm pretty sure you're a lady. So look, do you think that this is what I believe about, and I don't know if you were here to hear my whole point about the whole lady lacking ambition. To me, I think a lady who lacks ambition or drive on stuff, whenever you have kids with the lady, she's gonna do the bare minimum of taking care of your kid. Because of that, like she don't have that ambition to be better or to just want better. She's just gonna be, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do the bare minimum. Do you think lacking ambition or lacking the drive to do something correlates to that? Or like that's just something different? Do you think that's just something different? To me, I think it's just closely linked. If you lack ambition and stuff, you gonna do, or you do the bare minimum of. If you're just a bare minimum person, you're gonna do the bare minimum of everything. Even your own kid, you're gonna take care of your kid bare minimum. You know. I said I enjoyed it a lot. I really appreciate it.
Who lacks ambition. I can't be with a woman who don't know how to carry the weight as well. Because it may be some days I always want to talk about 50-50 and 100-100. There may be a day where I face life. I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to do everything else. And today I can't present it 100%. You cool with me trying to love you at this very little capacity that I have, but I'm still extending my love. Are you going to be graceful? Can you extend me mercy? I can't be with a woman who's not forgiving. Because I'm a human and I'm going to make mistakes. And this ain't about cheating. One day I may be angry because of life outside of you. And I may be irritable when I come to you and it has nothing to do with you. Can you forgive me though, baby? I can't be with that type of woman.
I wonder where this thing is at though. I've been seeing this panel for a long time. I think this is where is this at? Like in Georgia? I think this is in Georgia. I've been seeing this a lot lately. Hold on. Let me go back.
This is a purely.
I'm pretty sure there's like a description or like a YouTube video. Hold on. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you end up following, but I appreciate it. Where is this from? Marriage, huh? Tonight's conversation, is that what it is? Is that what it's called? Tonight's conversation? What is
it that?
Oh, so it is tonight's conversation. Okay, so that's what it's called. So this is what it's called, tonight's conversation. Interesting. I was thinking like it was gonna be something different. But interesting. Interesting. Okay. So are you new to streaming or have you been at it for a while? I've been at it for a while. But I don't really take it as seriously. Or I just do it for fun. You know. Stream at live, stream at live. I'm so in love with you.
Yo, Ryan Clark goes off on Gold Digger.
This is what I learned from the Holy Ghost. This is.
So this Sabrina. Ooh. So that's good to hear, man. I really appreciate it. Hey, shout out to Mike, man.
When it comes to cars, everyone has.
I'm 19 years old, married, no degree, no 9 to 5, and I'm exactly where I want to be. Let me answer all your questions. Yes, I got engaged at 18, married at 9.
I don't know, man. Do you guys think that is wise for people to get married very young? I don't think it's. I don't think it's. I think it's. I think is. I think is. I think when you're like married at that age, like very young, I don't think it's a good idea. You don't know anything about life yet. I think that 18, 19, you get marriage is a really like it's a like a big stepping stone. And I don't think that you should be getting married at a very, very young age like that. I will advise people to get married, at least get married around like 28, 20, 27, 28-ish. That's when you should be like, okay, I know what I want. I know these are my values. These are my morals. And yeah, man.
19. I didn't go to college. I don't plan to. I don't have a degree. I don't have a job, and I'm not getting one. I love to cook for my husband. I love to host. I love to run our home. These are things I'm very passionate about. I get asked about this a lot, but me and my husband dated for 6 weeks before getting engaged.
What? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not good at all. No. No. 6 weeks is not enough. 6 weeks is not enough. It should be you should be dating somebody for, if you're gonna marry somebody, you gotta be dating them for like 5, in my opinion, 3 to 4 years. And then you will, by that time, because people hide your true colors, bro. People try to hide your true colors, bro. You don't know somebody until like you've been with them for at least like 3 years. Honestly, 2 years. That's when honestly, 1 year, you'll find out who this person is, their true colors after a year. Bro, he said, I'm from MS Virginia, and you? I'm from Illinois. But, man, I don't know. What did she say? She said 6 weeks? They dated for 6 weeks. Nah, that's crazy.
You say you want to...
I'm 19 years old, older than me. And I don't know what that means.
Wait.
He is 10 years older than me.
Wait, so you're 19. 10 years, so he's 29. It's always, okay, this is another thing too. I'm gonna be real with you. This is my opinion. If you are a guy that's in your 30s and you're going for girls that are 18 and 19, I look at you way differently. The reason why I say that is because as a 30-year-old, you should know like why you shouldn't really be trying to go for ladies that are that young. Why? Because you should know that you should know how you were when you were 18 and 19. You were naive. You didn't know anything about the world. You were still young. You don't know anything. So to me, I feel as though like a lot of these guys, they date that young, or they try to marry because they know for sure that the lady's just going to like, the girl is gonna look up to him as if like he's a god or something. Cause she's naive. She does not have any like, she has not came into terms, or she hasn't became her own person yet at that age. You know, so she's just going to grab, or she's going to just resonate with the first person that she sees. So a lot of these guys, they, in my opinion, and I don't like that shit. I think that that's not cool at all. Like me, like right now, right? I'm 25. I would never date a girl that's 18, 19. But the lowest I'll probably go is probably 21. That's it.
And I'm told by a lot of people that I should be young and out there and living my life. I don't know what that means.
He said, how long have you been trying to grow your channel? I don't really try to grow anything. And no, I'm not trying to join any Discord channels and all that. And no, I'm not trying to buy anything from you. So if you're trying to like sell something, it's not going to work. Just letting you know right now, it's not going to work. Because if you post something about, oh yeah, go to a Discord channel or something, I'm just going to block you. So you might as well just like leave and do what you gotta do.
I promise you I am living my life to the fullest in my faithful marriage.
No hate. I'm just being real with you. I'm not trying to grow anything. I'm not trying to I'm just trying to have fun. That's it. So if you trying to grow something, it's not it.
Look, I'm genuinely happy she's happy. If she's found a great guy and this is the life she wants, fair play to her. But I would never encourage any woman to put herself in a position where she has very little to fall back on. Because the reality is people can change. People can cheat. And people can become abusive.
I respect that. I respect that this guy is saying that. I feel like a lot of people, I just think that when you're a lady, you getting married that young, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. Like, I think that, and you're married somebody that's 10 years older than you. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Shame on the guy that's like 29 trying to married a 19-year-old girl. You should know straight up that like the girl is 18, 19. Like Like the girl don't know nothing. She don't know nothing. Like you should, if you're that old, you should realize that nah, this, bro. I used to be your age. I used to think I knew stuff about being an adult. I didn't know shit when I was even me. Like if there was let's say right now, there's a girl right now that's 19 trying to get on with me. I would not date that because I'd be like, bro, you don't know. I'm gonna be like, you're a kid. You just got into adult life. Like you don't know nothing. And I know because I know how I used to be when I was 19, 18, 19. I used to think that I knew shit. I don't know shit. So.
And if you've got no qualifications, no work experience, no income of your own, and nowhere else to go, you have made it incredibly hard for yourself to leave, even if leaving is exactly what you need to do. Because the fewer options you have, the more likely you are to tolerate behavior that you never would have accepted otherwise. True. So look, I hope it works out for them. I really do. I just wouldn't recommend building a life that leaves you with no way out if things go wrong. Because having the freedom to leave is often what protects you from ever needing to.
Yeah, that is such a great advice. And he's not trying to tell the lady that, oh yeah, you should be your own, you should be an independent woman, boss babe, all that. He's just trying to say, bro, a lot of people change. And this person that you're married to, you married this person in just 6 weeks. You married this person after knowing him for 6 weeks. That's like already crazy from what she's just said. So, it's just kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. I just think that, I don't know, man. It just, yeah, man. So for people, I think that people shouldn't get married at a very young age. I believe the right age for you to get married is 27, 28. At that time, you know who you are as a person. You know what your boundaries are. You know your tolerances. You have your values, your morals that you're going to follow to until the Lord comes and takes us all back home. Like that's just what it is, bro. And you're just at that point, you're just gonna lay it down, and whoever accepts it will accept it, and who don't. That's it. Yeah, I like this guy. Who is this guy? Adam Cam. I like his videos. I'm gonna like it.
You say you want an emotionally intelligent man because you think it's cute to say, and you hear everybody else say it, but honestly, you don't really want that man. You get that man, you won't even be sexually attracted to that man because something inside you be liking that toxic shit.
Man, what's going on with relationships? I feel like everybody's just jaded nowadays. Is it just me? I feel like everybody's jaded when it comes to just relationships, life. And the reason why I say that is because I talk to people all the time, and people will always ask me like, "Bro, why are you always happy and stuff?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And they always tell me like, "Oh yeah, you always smiling and all that." And I'm like, why wouldn't you? Why you gotta be mad about what's to be mad about in life? And they'll say their problems, and I'm like, well, it's only temporary, right? You're just going through a storm right now. But after every storm, the sun will always shines. So, I feel like nowadays people are just so jaded, bro. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Shit. Some of y'all get excited by that toxic shit. So why it's cute to say, I don't want a man that's gonna treat me right, blah, blah, blah. When you get that, you be like, damn, this is boring. I don't really like this shit. And so I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, do some work on yourself and figure out.
So I don't give a fuck about a warrant then. I don't give a fuck about a warrant now.
You guys need to see this.
Vix, I need somebody in your...
You could be any superhero, like Batman, Superman. Whom would you choose to be and why? I like Batman a lot. If I had to choose one to be, I like Morph from the X-Men.
Really?
Because MORPH. Because he's constantly transforms himself. He could become anything, and when you're not expecting him, he's there, and he's very mysterious. And I think he can even teleport, which is exciting to me. Be in one place at one moment, and another place at another moment. He can be all things, become all things. That's exciting to me. I think I like Morph. He's not as popular as the others, but that's why he's exciting.
Interesting that it's a very interesting that's a very interesting like superhero that he likes. And it's kind of funny because that's how he is. Like Morph is kind of like is definitely like Michael Jackson. And the reason why I say that is because like he said he could be anything. And that's how Michael Jackson became who he is. Is like he, growing up in a place like how he was, he grew up to be this type of way, but eventually once he got older, he transformed himself to be something else. And like, yeah, he could just be any. And Michael Jackson is very mysterious. Like, not in a bad way. I think it was a good thing when he was alive. It was a good thing that he wasn't always putting his business out there and everything. I think that people should start doing that. Stop putting your business out there. But yeah.
I hear the Lord saying to some of you that
He said, me realizing I use my phone every single day, but I never use it in a dream. That's hilarious.
We got married and you were gone in 6 months, Natalie.
I don't know what to say.
Just get it to.
She said, checkmate. She tried to play him and got played. Green card scam. This is another thing. This is also another thing I always like to bring up. A lot of y'all passport bros, bro, y'all think that shit is sweet out there. It is not sweet. Let me remind you, the West here, the US is a very influential nation. So like whatever is happening here is happening over there too. The ladies over there are just more sneakier about it. They will pamper you and be all that until they get what they want, which is like a green card to come here, and then they'll change 180.
Divorce, and you can go about your way and do whatever you want. But I'm done.
Ooh-wee.
She just fucking up and left me. She left everything. I gave her everything, and that wasn't good enough for her. So, I mean, I'm not wasting any more of my time.
Did you all file the papers for her green card already?
No.
Wait, pause.
What do you mean we didn't do it?
She doesn't have a status. She doesn't have anything.
I don't know why he said no. Why you say no? We did.
He lied. He lied to her. He probably knew straight up that she was. No. Yeah.
We did. What does it mean? I'm 37. It hurts because I gave you 4 years of my life.
Jesus, damn.
And I left you without even taking my clothes.
But you don't love him.
She don't love me. We got married and you were gone in 6 months, Natalie.
Damn.
Yeah, literally, she has no paperwork right now.
So she could get deported. They could tell her, you gotta go.
Mike was the one who brought her to the States on a K1.
She sounds like she's from Russia. Damn, Russia? My Russia girls? Hold on, this is y'all? This the time of y'all on now?
But you don't love it.
It hurts because I gave you 4 years of my life.
She sounds like she's Russian.
We got married and you were gone.
I'm 37. It hurts because I gave you 4 years of my life.
Yeah, that sounds like Russian.
And I left you without even taking my clothes.
But you don't love him.
She don't love me.
Say that.
We got married and you were gone in 6 months, Natalie.
Damn.
Yeah, literally, she has no paperwork right now.
She could get deported.
Mike was the one who brought her to the States on a K1 visa, so Mike is also the one responsible for applying to adjust her status. And now that they're divorcing, he's also not likely to do.
I'm not a toy. You can't do this to me.
You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. You live in a completely different state. We're not together no more. I'm terribly sorry. It's time. It's time.
Damn. Damn. Hold on.
This to me.
You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it.
That's crazy. So like you went to a different country. You're in a different state. You don't got papers. Bro, at that point you might as well just go back home. Like, why are you even there? Shit. They might call ICE on your ass after this whole thing. After this whole set, they just call ICE on your ass. Just get deported and go back home, bro.
You live in a completely different state. We're not together no more.
He really tried to play
I'm
him.
terribly sorry.
And the crazy thing is, he knew. That's probably the reason why he didn't sign the papers. He probably, some people, you know, in life, they already know that, let's say if you're in a relationship with somebody, some people, they already know that the lady is not good, but they're just coping. They're subconsciously just telling themselves, nah, she could change or whatever it is. They know for sure that this lady is not good for him, but they're just hoping and coping that like, nah, she could change. Maybe, who knows, maybe in a year she might change. But deep down they know that it's like subconsciously they know, nah, this is not it.
It's time. It's time.
So all these females just feeling bad for her. But they know what they're all like.
You know, I don't like to see her cry. It is what it is. I gotta move forward. We got married and
Damn. Girl try to get her green card, bro. I'm telling y'all, passport bros, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all think that y'all safe just from just dating some chick outside the US. It's the same thing, bro. If anything, they're just more sneakier about it. And look at what she said. She said she gave up 4 years of her life. That means she didn't like this guy for 4 years, but she was pretending to like this guy for 4 years just so that she could get what she want. And he knew that this girl, bro. Some of y'all, bro, they don't tell y'all this. They don't tell y'all this stuff. Let me see. You made your bed, now you have to lay in it. That is true. You made your bed.
Tell me if this is normal or if I'm just a terrible person. Nothing stresses me out more than when my husband is relaxing. When he's at work, when he's working out, when he's cleaning the garage, when he's doing his laundry, doing the dishes, whatever. When he's up and busy and moving around, my resting heart rate is at an all-time low. I'm feeling amazing. My skin is glowing. I feel zen. I feel at peace. The second he sits on the couch, the second he's sleeping in, I have the blood pressure of a hummingbird. My stress level is at an all-time high. I'm nervous.
Damn. You don't want your man to like just relax. You just want him to work, huh?
Sweating. I'm clenching my jaw.
You know what this
And why
needs?
is
This
that?
needs a gender swap test. I've just noticed that women think it's so cute and funny to post videos about how we genuinely hate our spouses if they so much as try to lower their cortisol. So I just want to see what would happen if it got flipped around. Just for one day, I want her to wear the shoes of the person who, the second that she sits down, her husband comes in and deeply sighs and goes, must be nice to just do nothing all day. Next time she goes into the kitchen, leans against the counter, eats a yogurt while watching some reels, I hope he walks in and goes, oh, that's cute. I hope that reel isn't as long as the grass is right now. Pretty overdue for my...
Oh my gosh. This is... What's going on? What is going on with the world right now? Like, is people trying to... like, what's happening? Oh man, we're gonna be all right, bro.
mowing. And just imagine dudes making videos like, hey brothers, you ever just get irrationally angry whenever your wife stops existing purely for her labor? I feel like this is the only way they're going to get it. And even that...
The thing, just like what this guy said, how do these men not eventually see these and just leave these toxic women? They don't do it because they're coping. You gotta understand. Just like what we just watched on the last short. A lot of these guys, they know that the lady is like toxic, but they like hoping and hoping that like, oh yeah, she changes. People, bro, you gotta understand, people won't change until they want to change, bro. You can't force somebody to change. They gotta want to change themselves. That's it. So like, you trying to be like, oh my God, please. You should be like this. You shouldn't be praying for her to be better. You should be praying yourself to be strong. That's it. So you can leave, bro.
Anyone knows.
Oh damn, I didn't even finish it.
Stops existing purely for her labor. I feel like this is the only way they're going to get it. And even then it's going to be, but it's different, It's different when you're a girl. You know what? I'm just going to say it. If you genuinely get mad every time you see your husband resting, you don't love him. You don't.
Tell me if this is normal. Anyone knows who this girl is, please let her know.
Can I please do an avocado toast, please? And can you hold the sour cream?
Anything else?
That'll be all.
Cool. Have a nice day.
You too. What was the address for Chick-fil-A?
You too?
What?
What?
I mean, don't you think that's a little too friendly?
Oh nah, if y'all ever have a lady do this, nah, just and we will praise you for the rest of our lives. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone, bro. I would have been like, oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some lady says that, bro. And we will praise you for the rest of our lives. I'm out, bro. I'm out. I'm be like, thank you, Lord. You were looking out for me. But I wouldn't even tell her I'm leaving. I'll just be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'll let her say what she want to say. Literally the next day, like, I just block her and just move her out. Like, nah.
With the worker?
You too?
She's just a worker. I was just being friendly.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is that obsession thing?
Okay, so today we have a large vanilla iced coffee with bacon egg bites.
Yeah, that's all.
It'll be $18.22 at the next window. Hope you have a good day.
Say you too.
I hope that you don't have a good day.
It's kind of rude.
It was? It was. I'm so sorry. That was.
He's not sorry.
Right, I'm not sorry. We're gonna just,
Oh my
go to the next
god.
window. Oh, fuck. And you can do
This
whatever
is
you want with your
crazy.
day.
You know, next time we're just gonna make coffee from home.
I don't get what's wrong with saying I'm sorry.
I have
What?
multiple gray hairs because of situations like this.
No
It's
way.
not. I'm not. It's not.
You said 2,000 years, think you can help? Bro, just some scam. What's up, King? Bro, Legacy, where you been at? I haven't seen you in a while.
How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
No, 5 now.
Well, yeah, I guess 5 now.
5 years.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on our wedding ring?
35K, yeah.
35,000 bucks.
Y'all would spend 35K on your lady? On the ring? I ain't gonna lie, I probably.
Yeah.
So he spent that much on a wedding ring for you as a gesture. What does he get in return?
I think I should answer that. So I get a partner that's loyal. I get the mother of my children. I get the most beautiful woman that I've ever, been around. And the most important thing is how she treats me and how she treats my family and how she treats her family. So for me, I have a partner for life, and it's worth every investment there is.
I absolutely love how we handled.
I love that. I love how he handled that situation. Like you could tell, like he's the lead in his relationship. And notice how the lady was looking at. Notice how his lady was looking at him. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it when I don't like this whole partner thing. It's kind of weird. Cause I remember a lot of people would tell me that like a lot of the old heads, a lot of the OGs would tell me the word partner is like for the homosexuals. That's what they say. I don't know what happened. People used to just say, "Oh, that's my girl, that's my spouse, or that's my wife." Now it's like my partner. It's like I don't know. I mean, I'm just real. Like, hey, shit. No hate towards the those people. I'm just saying that like I used like it's just kind of like crazy how that's the new word like partner. See, I spend so much time on my girl's ring and I have her second half and that's Jesus on the safe Jesus fuck really.
This because did you notice what the interviewer was trying to do there? He tried to turn their entire relationship into some sort of transaction. Oh, he spent 35K on a ring. What does he get in return? And I tell you what, a lot of men would have stood there and thought, good point. What do I get in return? But he didn't. Before she even had a chance to answer, he stepped in, he took the lead, and completely rejected the entire premise of the question. Because he didn't start talking about what she does for him. He talked about her character, her loyalty, and how she treats the people she loves.
Right.
He didn't play the interviewer's game.
And that's good. That's good. That's how it's supposed to be, man. It's just kind of crazy how like we live in a world now like people have to like I don't know what's the right word for it, but it's like man.
Because he weren't just going to stand there and let the woman he loves justify her worth to anyone.
Right.
How long?
Nice. That's right.
I started playing video games to relieve stress.
Let's just wanted to play too.
Stress wanted to play too.
Is this how y'all be feeling for all my guys? Is this how y'all be feeling? Y'all ever done something like you used to do alone, but now like your lady's with you, so it's like, oh my gosh, like damn girl, like I can't have some alone time. Like I give you alone time. Like the only alone time I get from you is at work. Other than that, bro, I can't do nothing, huh? He said, I'm on vacation right now, working on plans to get me on a semi-set schedule. Oh, okay, that's cool.
The best part about this is you're playing a two-player game together, and you lose, and then she blames you. And then whenever she does something wrong, she blames you because you didn't tell her what to do. And then when you tell her what to do, she gets mad at you because now you're telling her what to do and she's not learning it for herself. And then after that, like, it's just, guys, listen, it's not.
He said, nah, I enjoy her company very much. Okay, that's fair. I mean, hey, shit.
Not worth it, all right?
It's not worth it. I don't know, man. I'm that type of person, like, I don't know, me. We're always together 24/7. It's like, girl, like, the only alone time I get from you is at work. Like, let me like play the game, like chilling. You could go upstairs and talk to your girls on the phone. You know how y'all females be. Y'all be like, yes, girl, yes, girl. Yeah, y'all remember? Yeah, y'all don't do that. I know y'all females be doing that shit. Y'all be on the phone like, yes, girl. Remember what Denise just did to me tonight? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go up there and just talk to your lady. Like, talk to your lady friends. And let me just play the game for a little bit. And then when I'm like, okay, I'm good, then I'll come join up with you up there. But until then, bro, like, damn. Y'all be with y'all ladies 24/7. I don't know. I can't do that. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Like the only alone time I get from her is at work. Nah. It's gotta be like I gotta be like, okay, let me get at least like can I just get two like hours or at least an hour away? Let me just come home, play the game, or come home and I don't know what do guys do nowadays? Like y'all go fishing or whatever. Can I go fishing by myself for like at least 2 hours? Cause I see you all the time anyways. And then you could go back and talk to your friends on the phone and yap or gossip about stuff. Girls love that. They love.
When you go to a wealthy neighborhood, they're quiet, just like this room, just like right now. So you can think. You go to a black neighborhood, a brown neighborhood, you go to a poor neighborhood, it's noisy as hell, intentionally. They value simplicity. That's why you often see them with a t-shirt and some jeans on. They need quiet because only in quiet can you create All a patent is a monetized creation. Money makes more money on money than money can ever make on labor. They understand you make money during the day, you build wealth in your sleep because it's compounding. Stop.
I think that I feel like a lot of black neighborhoods, the reason why they're also noisy too is because once like there's a lot of activity going on in neighborhoods, it causes I don't know if this is true or not, but it causes actually Legacy, you probably will you could correct me on because I know you do I think you said you said that you're a broker. No, I think you said that your company, you don't do anything with real estate, right? I don't think you do anything with real estate, Legacy. The last time we talked, I don't think that you do. You said, no, I'm an investor, right? Yeah. But I don't think you do anything with real estate, right? You don't invest in real estate? Oh, you do? Okay. Answer me this, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't mostly the poor neighborhoods the reason why a lot of people don't the reason why it's that way only because if a poor neighborhood is like rowdy or like it's like a lot of crime or whatever it is, it drives the prices of the houses down, right? Like that's the whole point of I believe that's the reason why a lot of black neighborhoods are what it is because it drives the prices or the rent down because more likely most people will not want to live in a crime activity or like a crazy neighborhood because it's just too much stuff going on. So it drives the prices of like housing down a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Whereas if you went to a quiet and wealthy neighborhood, places will be high up through the roof. You know what I'm saying? So
stocks, bonds, home ownership, business ownership, etc. They understand that if everybody has the information that they have at the same time that they have, and has optimism, willing to play by the rules, do the right things, that everybody, they won't say this, they won't acknowledge this, but everybody actually could succeed.
Yeah, everybody would be up
at their level. They're not interested in that part. Here's where we get it wrong. We believe it's personal. They are trying to hold us back. No. They're trying to get ahead, as far ahead, as fast as they can. That's capitalism. That's competitive juices. That's no different than an athlete.
Right. This is a really good like advice. Like it's not really. It's just they're just trying to get ahead. And you gotta also get ahead too. Shit. Nobody can really hold you back from being the best. It's just really up to you. Like it really just comes down to you. Yes, you're gonna have people that's gonna try to take you off your path, but you gotta be wise enough to know like, oh yeah, nah, I'm not trying to do all that. He said, nah, I don't fly that way. She is my best friend. I could spend every livable moment with her. Okay. It's just me personally. Nah. Like if I'm seeing you every day, bro, let me at least get 1 hour. Let me go do some fishing. Let me go do some golfing. Silently. And then I'll come back. While you're on the phone, be like, yes, girl, yes. Period.
It's no different than you want to
covet
your knowledge.
Let me go
and use your hustle and your unique brand to get as far ahead to distinguish yourself as you can.
I always say to create distance.
Yes, that's what they want. They want to create distance, and they don't mind you having a few snacks once they've created some distance. What I have said is, if you go far enough to the North Pole, you end up south. If the top 5%, the top 10% becomes the top 2%, the top 1%, and then the top 0.001%. I've said my rich friends now need my poor friends to do better if only to stay rich. So now the world has completely changed. God has a sense of humor. In what ways are black people positioned to succeed in this world that everything is changing? We are incredibly well positioned. We've been doing so much with so little for so long, we can almost do anything with nothing. A lot of other folks are about to have a lot of problems. They don't know how to deal with problems. The problem with them is Johnny got sick at school We have a crisis every Tuesday, right? Right. We're
That is
experts.
true. That is true. Like when I sit there and think about it, like I think about like at least black folks. Like one thing I've noticed is that like we really do well. Like we could deal with crisis like that. Like his example, like of like, oh, Johnny is sick at school. Like I remember when I was sick and my parents still let me go to school. They didn't give a fuck. They said you better get your ass up and go to school and get these motherfucking grades. The only even I remember even one time I was so sick at school they had to call my parents to come and get me. But yeah, you know, not that to say that I think my parents they just want us to they see it as like bro like if you're not like dying on the floor like I'm like dying you're good to go to school.
We're the crisis management. Number two, we fall every day. You can't fall from the floor. We're already on the floor, right? So we take no for vitamins. Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Over it, around it, through it, we're going to get to it. We're great at hustle. We're great at creation.
That is true.
Again, we had a choice to make back 6,000 years ago.
I think that like if you're always a person that's like yeah like I feel like most people are great at hustling. It's just that they don't know where to hustle for, you know? I think most people, if you gave them a template, like, okay, this is what you need to do, and you guarantee make money, people will do it, like, right off the jump. But people just don't know. Straight up, people don't know what to go for.
Well, our choice was creativity, culture, and cool. Their choice was capitalism, commerce, and money. We can revise our choices from rocking the mic to owning it. When you go to a wealthy neighborhood,
He said it's iffy. It's hard to get people in houses in bad areas since crime rates is higher and the schools are not the best. Yeah, so that will cause the housing prices in that area like to be down, kind of, because it's like since the schools are not the best and it's like crime, like the prices will go kind of like it's like I say, it won't significantly go down, but it will go down like compared to a wealthy neighborhood or a good neighborhood. I'm thinking that's how it goes correctly, and some of the houses have damages. Oh yeah, like those abandoned houses and stuff. I see some homeless folks be living in the bitches, bro. Like
Rockstar has no plans to talk about GTA 6 online soon. In other news, water is wet. People complaining about this have never played a Rockstar game in their lives. This isn't news, they literally do this every time. GTA 5 Online came out 2 weeks after the base game dropped. Red Dead Online came out a straight month after Red Dead 2.
damn,
Of all the things to worry about with GTA 6, this isn't one of them. This ain't Call of Duty.
people are actually going. I don't know how people could get into GTA, bro. I just can't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking for a simple, traditional house. It's always been my dream to have a 2-story house with 5 bedrooms. I'd also love for it to have lots of windows, tons of natural light, and a nice yard. If it has a pool, even better. And if it has a lake view, that would be perfect. The only thing...
Girl, that shit gonna be 2 million. This what you do? This what you do all the time? Legacy, this what you do? You be on the phone, somebody come up to you, hey, I want a house.
Thing is, I need 100% financing because I don't have any money for a down payment. Right now...
So this is you? This is you right here? This is what you do?
I'm making about $2,000 a month, depending on the month. And
That bitch should, that's just a change to a trailer. Even this is good. This house is even good though. This is a good house. This is an okay house. That shit, 2,000 a month. That shit is a trailer level.
And well, I wouldn't want the house to be more than $150,000 either. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's a trailer house right there. That's it. That's even still a better trailer because at least you get your own lawn. At least you get your own lawn. Like a lot of these trailers nowadays, you're literally this is like your trailer, and literally you have this little grass, this little patch right here, and the next trailer is right there. So you don't even have space. Y'all all like together like sardines, packed like sardines. He said I had a house in the ghetto area, and the tenants had pets. The whole subflooring was rotten. The whole house had to get redone. Oh, I was just talking about that. Like, bro, I can't have pets, bro.
Let me know what you can find for me.
And I bet you it was cats, right? I bet you it's cats. I bet you it's a cat.
I'm looking for.
One gentleman said his biggest challenge with being with.
It is wonderful. Okay, I want you to kill this one or make it the best. It is wonderful.
You've been tracking.
So this post says $1 billion musical biopic versus $1 billion superhero movie. And we see a picture of Jafar Jackson and Tom Holland. Yeah, I gotta be honest.
What are we genuinely debating anymore?
Bro, these two are the goats. Like, why are we debating? I haven't watched the Spider-Man movie, but the Michael Jackson movie I watched, it was great. I loved it. No, he said nope, it was two-door. I mean, it was two dogs, but I suspect they had more than that. Really?
Let me just try to make it very clear as to what's actually going on here. They made a movie about Michael Jackson, who is the greatest musical artist to ever live. And he was not only the first musical biopic to cross $1 billion, but first biopic in general to cross $1 billion. And then you have Spider-Man Brand New Day, who most people knew would break a few records at the box office.
Yeah,
but it not
everyone
only
knew.
broke a few records, but broke Avengers Endgame's record for highest grossing movie
At the domestic box office in its opening weekend.
I mean, it's almost as if Spider-Man saw that Michael Jackson was breaking records and said that
We need to capitalize on Michael's success.
And what's even crazier is that Michael Jackson wanted to play Spider-Man in the 1990s at one point. If you are still arguing that Michael Jackson isn't the biggest modern-day celebrity to walk this earth, and that Spider-Man isn't the biggest superhero of all time,
You might just be a dumbass.
so
Nah, Spider-Man, bro, Stan Lee did a great job of creating Spider-Man, bro. Such a great character, bro. Well, such a ironic, I said ironic, but iconic character, bro. I don't think we're ever gonna get super. Ain't it crazy though? Look, now that I think about it, we've never had a brand new superhero. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, we don't have new superheroes. Everybody's still holding on to the superheroes from the past. We don't have new superheroes. Yeah, we really don't have new superheroes. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, Starman or some shit. We don't got new IPs of superheroes now. It's just the same old superheroes. Speaks about
Feast of Reincarnation is
I guess you should say don't fix what's broken.
Where do y'all
I
get this
guess.
workout style from?
Death is not designed for you to understand, it's designed for you to try to survive. I fight fires for a living. Like Hadi said, we're not building weights for muscle, we're not lifting weights for muscle. We're doing it for this and to see how far we can go to go even further. So when I
Okay.
say death, like, I mean that shit. There's been times we done passed out on this motherfucker. He done broke a toe. My shoulder came out the socket the other day.
I mean, you could do all of that and you still don't need to be like training to be like that. I don't know. I find it weird when people be training that aggressively. You could still be strong mentally without doing all of that. But okay. What the fuck? Is that a fly in my shit? Oh. Watch this. Bitch. That's a whole fucking fly. What the fuck? Did I hit that motherfucker? I think I did. I think I hit that motherfucker. I don't know where it's at. I think I hit that Damn, that bitch was huge as fuck. Bro, how the fuck are flies getting in here? Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I not close my windows? Oh, yeah. I ain't close my windows. I ain't closed my windows.
So if you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
When you're 15, born in 2006, but people keep trying to tell you you're 20. He said, I ended up getting rid of them since they didn't pay the rent all of COVID, plus going through a legal battle. The building ended up being condemned. Like, you wouldn't walk on a majority of the flooring of that house. Oh.
Thoughts?
But don't get mad when you find out she's not completely yours.
How do you ensure that it's your woman?
You can't. That's her decision.
What you mean you can't?
Nah, I agree with that.
I feel like as a man, you know when a woman is really invested in
No, you don't.
versus
No, you
right.
don't. And that's what men be scared of. Because once you get into that space where you think you know that, and then some bad shit happen, and it can catch you completely off guard, that shit can ruin your life.
But you don't feel like
have you noticed men don't bounce back from hard breakup?
Oh, they really don't.
If a man been like a real long-term relationship, he don't just leave that and go jump to some new shit and be happy.
Yeah.
Not unless he been unhappy for a real long time. But if that happy at some point, and then she completely switched the program, that shit up.
How do you deal with heartbreak?
Shit, a man don't.
That's true. Hey, not as bad as shit. House fuck. Not as bad as the shit house. Fuck those tenants for real. Bro. How the hell did you not pay rent for how did you not, okay, why did you didn't kick them out when they didn't pay rent like the first month? Or like what, is there like a legal thing that you can't kick them out even if they got rent, even if they haven't paid rent or something? Like what? Like squatter rights? Is it like what, squatter rights or some shit? Cause you said they made it illegal for me to kick them out during that time? What? What state was this? Or is this France? Is this what's going on in France? I mean, I said France. You in Paris, right? This what's going on in Paris? Y'all got squatter rights in Paris? Shit, I didn't know that.
That shit, I'm telling you, it is like you either gonna.
You say it's Illinois? Really? They still do they still do that in Illinois? They say I'm not in Paris. I'm not in Paris right now. Oh, okay. Wait, but they still do that in in Illinois? I'm pretty sure they still have, I think Illinois still have squatter rights, right? In some places. I think in the city, if you go to Chicago, for sure, they still have squatter rights. I don't know outside of Chicago, but inside of, I know Chicago, there is squatter rights. I do know that one. They still have that shit. Like, that ass. Like, I don't know how anybody could be a homeowner for, like, for Illinois. Like, because you can't kick them out. You can't kick them. You're telling me they can stay in your house without rent? Like, without paying for rent? That's crazy.
Be a better man after that, or your
See,
shit
I'm not
finna go
Paris,
way
okay.
down. It ain't no in between.
Have you ever had your heart broke?
Hell yeah.
How many times?
Once.
Because it only happened at one time, you ain't never let it happen
But
again.
it didn't like it just happened in one day. Like it took a long time for it to be like, you know what I'm saying, for it to be completely done. It was like you break your back, and then after 5 years of rehab,
Now you feel it, but it's
I had 13 surgeries on my heart after that shit got broke. I had to learn how to walk again.
So this post says Spider-Man 5 will not be moving forward anytime soon. Director Destin Daniel Cretton is focused on the live-action Naruto film. Destin, my friend.
Who gave you permission to do this?
Now look, I don't claim to be the biggest anime fan on the planet, but I have spoken to multiple people that watch anime for a fucking living, and they either A, do not want a live-action Naruto film, or B, do not understand why he's prioritizing Naruto.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want a live I would not want a live action Naruto. Like, who? Why? That shit. I feel like anime. I feel like anime. I feel like anime shouldn't be. I feel like anime should not be live acted. It's just it is what it is. Like I've not the only anime that has came out live action adaptation and it's really good is Kenshin. Like Kenshin's that's the only one. But that one is simple. It's a samurai. So it's like a samurai. Kenshin is a samurai it's a samurai what you call it? It's a samurai anime. So it makes sense why it will succeed, but stuff like Naruto or like Bleach and all that, it's not going to work, bro. He said, I mean, now, I don't know, maybe because of the recent success of the One Piece Netflix thing, so people are like, oh, okay, we probably can. I still think that the One Piece Netflix is like mid, in my opinion, but all right. He said they did back when COVID was a thing, but yeah, they have squatter rights. So they made it illegal for me to kick them out during COVID. And then when they couldn't pay it after it was deemed to kick people out was okay, they claimed squatter rights right after. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like bro, like being a homeowner in Illinois, I don't know how anybody would want to do that shit. Cause I don't know, man. That's so much. And I bet you because they that all that unpaid money rent that they didn't pay off, they didn't it's not gonna go in their debt or you can't put them on a collection, so all that. They don't give a fuck. Okay. Yeah, I guess they try to take my life. What? That my man limping? Shit. Well, I've been watching so much random stuff on my YouTube so I could get some stuff and like, damn, bro. Stream at last. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys think I was thinking like, are you guys there is a lot of people are like I should try Dragon Quest. I don't know if that's actually a good thing. Is Dragon Quest even a good game? I don't know. But they had a reason why. Hold on, let me search up squatter rights. Is that actually true? They still have squatter rights in Illinois, right? No, this
Senate
was a
Bill
year ago.
1563, also known as the Squatter Bill, passed unanimously in the Illinois House, and it now heads to Governor Pritzker's desk. Lawmakers tell me this is the farthest a squatter bill has ever gotten in the state of Illinois.
On this question, there are 106 voting in favor, 0 voting opposed, 0 voting present, and this bill having received a constitutional majority is hereby declared passed.
A unanimous vote in the Illinois House on what lawmakers have called the Squatter Bill. Representative LaShawn Ford, who is a co-sponsor of the bill, says this is a huge victory for homeowners statewide.
This bill will take away the legal standing.
So did he just sign it? So has he signed it yet, or is he still? It's still on his desk. See, look, because to me it seems like no, this is. Oh no, this was 11 months ago. Don't have 6 months to wait. Veterans say squatter took over home, but new law has not yet. Oh, so it still hasn't been in effect yet. Yeah, being a homeowner and like I'm pretty sure you can't do, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to like apartments, you can't do that, right? I think like if you're a squatter, I don't think you could be a squatter in a I don't think you could be a squatter when it comes to apartments. Like you have to actually buy a house or like rent a house, quote unquote, and just stay in there. I don't think you could do it on apartments. I think apartments they will literally like kick your ass out. Like it needs to be like a home like
The
this.
squatting problem continues in Illinois.
He said they are not the only state. Oh, of course, I know that. I'm just saying, like you talked about Illinois, so I was
Governor
like,
J.B. Pritzker recently signed a bill to crack down on squatting, but that law doesn't go into effect until January 1st. This veteran says he can't wait till January. He needs these strangers out of his home now.
I just feel totally violated. I'm an emotional wreck.
Yes.
So wait, so they said it's gonna be.
Governor J.B. Pritzker recently signed a bill to crack down on squatting, but that law doesn't go into effect until January 1st.
Oh, okay. So it's coming on January 1st.
Another case of alleged squatting in Illinois. This time, an Army veteran says his Southside home is the latest target. Bradford Robinson says,
Asked me to have you to come out. To
Yeah,
do a
why is
report
the
because
audio
you
still
seem to
coming
have
out?
A little bit more pull in getting things done.
the ABC 7i team has been covering the squatting problem.
Yeah, I don't think you can squat on apartments, but like these type of homes, I'm pretty sure you can. Apartment, I think they will literally kick you out. Like if you miss it, like okay, they give you like X amount of days that you could like it could be late, but they'll add like some fees or whatever it is. And then whenever it is, like whenever it's done, bro, like but like once it hits to like let's say like a week and you haven't paid, I'm pretty sure they come and just kick your ass out. They call the cops on your ass and tell hey, you gotta get the fuck out of here. So damn. Why are so many young adults not working or in school? Bro,
Your late teens and
so many okay, I'm gonna answer this question. So many young adults are not working because companies nowadays do not want to uh give young adults a chance. Everybody's trying to trying to save every company is trying to save their money. So like we're living in like the economy is so bad right now that's like they if they're going to hire somebody, they gotta make sure that that person's gonna stay in that company for X amount of years. You know, they don't want to be like somebody that comes in there and then leaves in the next 2 months. Like, nah, they're not because then that's losing money on them. But not in school. Now, why people are not in school? I think now it's just because a lot of people are starting to realize degrees don't really matter. Well, actually, I'm gonna take that back. Degrees matter if you're going to an industry that kind of like kind of like is in demand. Like if you're an engineer and stuff like that, I think that yes, if you're gonna be an engineer, get you a bachelor degree. That's like you'll be all right. Now, now, I think that was, but but what's really more important nowadays is just experience. If you have experience on the said company or not said company, said industry, you will literally go far ahead than those who have degrees and shit. Which just sucks because I believe like if you go for your bachelor degree, they should they should find a place where it's like entry level for only bachelor degree people, right? For any industry, right? But it seems to me now, like I've noticed entry level, I've noticed there's hella jobs that are entry level, quote unquote, but it's they ask for a bachelor degree and then a minimum of 1 year. But it's like I'm trying to work to like get that experience and no one's trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? And some places, bro, nowadays like they won't even hire you if you have a bachelor because it's like you're overqualified. So, I don't know. It said it's called adverse possession, which requires a court order to kick them out. The squatters can fake a document saying that they can live there so you can't trespass them. Oh. Yeah, but I think, like I said, I think that when it's only, I think that squatter rights only can happen in these type of like houses. But if it's like an apartment, nah, they'll kick your ass out. They don't give a fuck. I haven't seen a situation where a squatter has stayed in an apartment and they never kicked them out or something like that. No, like I've always seen like if you didn't pay your rent on time or something like that, they'll give you like late fees and stuff, and they give you amount of time, and then if you don't pay by them X amount of time, they literally come and kick your ass out. You know. He said actually if you have a degree and time, you can move mountains. No, that's true. I just think that most people nowadays is just um people have the degree, but people don't have the experience and the time. You know, so
and early 20s are supposed to be the launch pad for the rest of your life. There's high school, maybe college, first jobs, training, maybe the start of a career. But for millions of young adults in the U.S., that launch is simply stalled. They're not working, they're not in school, and not in training. The question is why? Hello and welcome to USA Today's The Excerpt. I'm Dana Taylor. Rand senior
hi
economist
Dana.
Jenny Winger is part of a team of researchers.
Man, she got some she got some big ass nostrils. Her nose is really huge.
Who undertook the
Stop.
mission to find out
Stop.
why.
Stop.
Jenny, thank you so much for joining me on The Excerpt.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Let's start with the basics. When we talk about young adults who are disconnected, who are we talking about? How many are there? And then what does that disconnection look like?
Right.
Okay.
So the definition of disconnection.
He said my trainers have degrees and half the time. Let me ask you this: like, since your company is kind of like so you say you're an investor, but your company, you have companies or you have one company, and if your company, and so you have people like do, and when you say degrees, are they all bachelors or do you have people that are in there that are also like associates?
Is not in school, not in training, and not employed. We look at 18 to 24-year-olds, and we find that there are millions of young people at any point in time who are disconnected by this definition. About 1 in every 7 18 to 24-year-olds, in fact, is not working, not in training, not in school.
Are young women and men experiencing this disconnection equally?
Roughly equally. The rate is a bit higher among young men, but young women also experience significant amounts of disconnection. It may be for different reasons. We don't really understand all the reasons yet, but it's a significant problem for both.
And then what factors are at play here? Are we talking about?
Bro, I will say this though. There was a job that I was applying for. I remember this was like 3-4 months ago. I remember I was applying for this job. I did 3 interviews and 1 assessment because what they usually do for a lot of these jobs is that they'll make you do these like personality assessments. Honestly, I think that shit is stupid. If you're telling me that if you're like what you call it, if you can't tell by my personality based on like how you guys are interviewing me, and you have to take an assessment. Like I never like the whole personality assessment in my opinion is stupid as hell. Like you shouldn't be you shouldn't let people take an assessment and then behind all of that the results have a number that tells you either they're hireable or not. That shit is so dumb. I don't know when this shit started. I don't know when this shit started. I remember because I remember when I was in sophomore year of high school, I never had taken a personality assessment. Even my first job, I never took a personality assessment. You know what I'm saying? But lately, nowadays, companies have personality assessment all the time. Like it's like why? So you can't tell somebody's personality based on how, like, when you're doing an interview with that person. That's the whole point of the interview. You're supposed to see how their personality is or read who they are and see if they're good for your company or not. but they're making people take assessments, and who knows, you might end up you might have the right candidate right in front of you, but because he scored a low point or scored a low number on that personality assessment, you can't hire him. It's like companies nowadays, I don't know what they're doing. Like I feel like they don't know. I think we're in a stage now that a lot of people are like kind of like a lot of companies are really really like I don't know what the right word for it, but it's like they're they're restructuring things, and it's like kind of crazy. You said I have companies since I invest and buy out companies. My actual job nowadays is a private investor, and I'm international. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Talking about race, economic class, what else?
Poverty, community poverty, region. There's a rural and urban divide, and there's also some regions of the country that have particularly high rates of disconnection.
Your research focused on the 18 to 24 age range. Why is that such a critical period for young people? And also, why can't young people connect at 25 or 26?
Sure. And there are different definitions of disconnection. For instance, the European countries do track people through their mid 20s.
Okay.
They use the term NEET, or not in education, employment, or training. 24 is not necessarily a magic number. However, we look at 18 to 24-year-olds because that encompasses the period when people leave high school, when they at least begin college. It gives them up to 6 years to obtain their education and training after leaving high school. And
Mm-hmm.
this tends to be a period when young people get the vast amount of education and training that they're going to get. But the 18 to 24-year-old period usually encompasses most education and training and the initial job or jobs that a person has. And we know that that transition period is really important. In fact, entering the economy during a recession, for example, will have decades of effects on young people. Those first jobs and those training years are very important for their future success and stability.
Right, and that's true.
Jenny, what did your research discover as to why this is happening? Is there one big reason to blame, or are there a lot of little ones to blame here?
There are a lot of reasons. We've had disconnected youth for decades. This is not a brand new phenomena in the United States. We definitely had pretty
I
big
wonder what
turmoil
she's
during
gonna
the
say.
pandemic,
Let's see.
but today's rate of disconnection is not all that different than it was, say, during 2005, 2010, 2015. However, I would point out the rate of high school graduation has increased a lot in the last 20 years. The rate of teen pregnancy has decreased. These are both factors that we would expect to decrease the rate of disconnection, but we still see a rate of disconnection quite similar to what we saw 20 or 25 years ago. So that suggests, while education is certainly a factor, and completing high school or getting some college
Okay.
decreases the likelihood that you'll be disconnected, there seem to be other factors at play here. I mean, we've seen a lot of change in the labor market, perhaps particularly for young people. We've seen some disruptions. So I don't think there's any one thing that we could change that would completely solve disconnection. The reason I'm concerned about this is because we have increased the high school graduation rate. We've seen a pretty big drop in teen pregnancy, and we still see a very substantial rate of youth disconnection.
Older generations tend to think of youth getting stalled in life as a matter of individual choice, but your research highlighted the strong role of community in young people's lives. Tell me
That is very. Hold on. Let me
more
see.
about that.
One of the pieces that
That is very true. I think that like they say that like our generation is the one of the loneliest generations. I believe so. Well, actually, yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no only because yes, we are like the loneliest when it comes because of the technological stuff. A lot of people will say social media, all that type of stuff. But I also think that some but I also think that people choose that lifestyle too. Like I think our generation is one of the generations that will literally like to be alone. Straight up. Like there's people that are okay being alone though. Like they don't. There are women that don't want to deal with men, and there are men that don't want to deal with women. That's just how it is. Like, um, and I think that that's something. He said it ranges. I have guys sitting on masters to bachelor, depending on where the trainee sits on my management team. Some of these actually piss me off. Are you talking about the what she was saying, or so that's why I say yes or no. We are the loneliest generation based on. Yeah, she said, yeah, what she is saying. Yeah, because to me, wait, what makes you what pisses you off about what she's saying? What are some stuff that she's saying that's pissing you off? Because to me, I think it's both. Like it's a yes, we are because of like technology, social media, and all that. But I feel like, but no, in the sense because we choose people literally choose to be alone, bro. Like straight up, you know. I know like three people that I can think of right now that literally are done with just messing with women, bro. They don't want to be with they don't want to have a wife. They don't want to do all of that. They're perfectly fine just living and dying alone, bro. Like straight up. I know three people that are like that. Actually. Well, okay, I'll take that back. I'll probably say two. The third one, he's just confused. But the first two that I can think of, yeah, they're like completely done. Like, but who knows? People change, in time.
My co-author Stephanie Bonds and I wrote recently looked at the rate of disconnection within different communities. So we were comparing between urban communities and rural communities, communities with higher persistent rates of poverty. We were looking at certain regions of the country, for instance, Appalachian Ozarks, rural South versus other areas. And we found, not surprisingly, that persistent poverty, communities with persistent poverty have higher rates of disconnection. But we also found that in the communities that have stronger connectivity across the economic spectrum, where people are more likely to have relationships with people who are not like them in terms of their, say, household income and wealth, those communities had lower rates of youth disconnection. And that's kind of a wordy way to say that. But what we think that means is that young people's opportunities often come from their communities. And if they have stronger networks in their communities and their families have stronger networks in their communities, that improves their outcomes. And we see lower.
Yes and no. I've noticed that even nowadays, networking don't even get you through the door anymore. Like, I mean, I will say this: networking does not get you the job nowadays. I've noticed that, e- yeah, they could networking or like talking to somebody could like yes get you to for them to recognize your resume, so it doesn't get thrown in the shredder, but that still doesn't like get you the job. It just now people are just it's just now that like they're not gonna throw your shit in the shredder. They're just gonna give it a chance and then have an interview and then they'll see what goes from then. Because I've had jobs where people have recommended me to like there have been people that have recommended me to a company and I've done that and it didn't I never got the job. So even then networking doesn't really automatic it's not a guaranteed you're gonna get a job. It's just more like now you're not a stranger, quote unquote. Like they're not just gonna throw your shit in the shredder. They're like, oh yeah, Bobby's friend. Oh, this is Bobby's friend. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is Bobby's friend resume. Let's call him and see what. Let's read his background or his experience, and then let's call him and see what he is. That's it.
Lower rates of disconnection in those communities.
There's a lot of anxiety about the labor market right now, especially with AI. What does that look like for young people right now?
Well,
Oh yeah, people be using AI for their resumes. I heard rumors that like companies nowadays, if you use AI for your shit, they'll literally throw your shit away or something. Like they'll throw it in the shredder. He said, "Don't bullshit resumes either." Fuck me. Oh, you had people do that. You had people AI their resumes.
I would put it the way you did exactly. The unemployment rate has gone up among young workers. And I think that the disruptions that we're going to see from
The
AI.
only reason why a lot of people are doing the AI stuff is because of the whole ATS system that a lot of companies have built into your stuff now. That like if your resume doesn't have these specific keywords that are on your resume, it literally just rejects your shit. Dead ass. So a lot of people just try to like use AI so that their resume does not get thrown or whatever it is. And I think that's on both sides. I think one, the person shouldn't bullshit, like what you said, shouldn't bullshit their resume. But two, also the company shouldn't be using ATS systems. Like you shouldn't be putting ATS systems in your your hiring stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your hiring process. It shouldn't be in there. It should be actual humans actually reading your shit. You know, just get you some. I'm sorry, like HR people, bro. That's the whole point of me hiring you as an HR. You're supposed to manage my team and also hire and candidates for my team. I didn't hire you just to come and sit down in an office and just look at paperwork all day. Like you're also supposed to look at the resumes that are coming in and see which one is good or not, and that's it. I'm paying you for that. I'm not paying a robot to do that. You say crazy part, yeah, we've seen an increase of AI shit, but it's more. Don't put on expensive. Don't put on. Wait, but it's more. Wait, but it's more. Don't put on experience that you actually. Oh, you're saying that, but there's more people. Is more people. Is what you're trying to say is that they're putting in experience that they don't have on their resumes. Okay. Interesting. Nah, that one I don't think you should lie about your experience. No, you shouldn't lie about your experience at all. That one, hell no. I've gotten jobs that like I didn't have experience on it at all, right? But as long as I showed them my I guess I would say my technical knowledge on the situation, or I was able to show them like I could do the job, then they were like, I bet. Because as long as you could, that's what I'm saying. The bachelors and all that don't really matter, in my opinion. As long as you could show, because the boss don't care about how many, like how many years you went to school. It's like, can you do my job? Can you do the job right? That's it. I'm paying you to just do the job right. I don't care about how many years you done in school and shit. You know.
AI have not fully come to fruition, but we would describe this labor market recently.
But I also believe that like companies need to start giving chances to people like just say if like let's say if one of you guys don't have the experience on it, but you really know how to do the job. But you need the job, you need somebody to give you a chance for you to broadcast your talent or your craft for them. I think companies need to do that, but it's just that like a lot of companies are just afraid to, like I said, is the economy is so bad right now that a lot of companies are just trying to save money. They're not trying to hire somebody that's going to leave in like 2 years. I mean, not 2 years, in 2 months. At least if you stay for 2 years, they got their money's worth. If you're leaving in 2 months, bro, that's a waste. That's a waste of money. And I don't blame them for having that mindset, you know.
Recently, as sort of a frozen labor market. And
It's
what
just
that
both sides are getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? Both sides are getting fucked from this. Like you might actually have good candidates that are good for your company, but because they don't have a job to show or any company's not trying to give them a chance to prove themselves, that you lose a best candidate for your team. And then the other side, they don't get a job, so they just cool, you know.
that means is there's not a lot of people leaving jobs, there's not a lot of hiring. I think businesses are sensing the uncertainty, and that has made them pull back a bit on hiring. This is a tough labor market,
Wait,
there's
what did
not
she
a
say?
lot of hiring
Hold on,
as sort of a
let me restate what she said. What did she say?
describe this labor market recently as sort of a
For
Hold on,
young
hold on.
people right now.
well, I would
The labor market right now, especially with
stronger networks in their communities and their families have stronger networks in their communities. That improves their outcomes, and we see lower rates of disconnection in those communities.
there's a lot of anxiety about the labor market right now, especially with AI. What does that look like for young people right now?
Well, I would put it the way you did exactly. The unemployment rate has gone up among young workers. And I think that the disruptions that we're going to see from AI have not fully come to fruition, but we would describe this labor market recently as sort of a frozen labor market. And what that means is there's not a
Right.
lot of people leaving jobs, there's not a lot of hiring. I think businesses are sensing the
I don't think no, there's people hiring. It's just that I don't agree with that part. There are a lot of companies that are hiring. The fact is that what's the problem is that there's a lot of companies that are hiring and they say that it's entry level, but yet they put minimum 1 year. How are you gonna say it's an entry level job and you're demanding experience on an entry level job? That does not make any sense. And like when you tell them, okay, I don't have a work experience, that's the whole point of me applying for entry level for me to get the work experience. I mean, the only experience I got is like in class. They would say that's not experience. So it's like I just think that a lot of companies, bro, they just I don't know. I think it's like it's weird. It's weird times, bro. It's weird times. Like it's just I feel like a lot of people they want the person that has like I believe like companies now and they're just companies nowadays don't want to train people too. They don't want to train people. Like I've noticed that when I got my first job, they used to train people for their first job. My first job that I got, they used to train people. Nowadays, they don't want to train people, bro. Like they want you to like come in there and like learn stuff for like maybe like a week and then that's it. Like then you're on your own, you know? You said it's iffy. I have people on my team that I adore since they know more than master text and self-taught. But I have some people that have a degree that don't know a fuck all about their job. Bro, hey, because they got that bachelor, bro. They got that bachelor degree. So then why would you hire in people that don't know about the job, but because they have the degree? And this is not me dissing you or anything. I'm just curious. You know?
Uncertainty, and that has made them pull back a bit on hiring. This is a tough labor market for people who do not have job experience to enter into. So I think that young people's anxiety is completely understandable.
Community colleges and workforce programs are often seen as key solutions, but what else has to be in place for those programs to actually reach young people who are
Yes and no. I don't think community colleges. I think community colleges and all that stuff doesn't really still help at all, in my opinion. I don't think they do. Because a lot of the community colleges, from what I've seen, they make you go and do like let's say you're going in for like maintenance or some shit. They make you like do these classes and stuff, and then you end up getting they give you these certificates, but these certificates they don't translate or they're not like an accredited like certificates. They're just like certificates. You know, like companies don't look at that certification and be like, oh damn, like he knows his like damn, this is a really good certificate. Let me hire him. It's like more like, okay, you got a certificate in this. So what? So I think a lot of community colleges. I mean, I will say this: community colleges are really great for like people that want a smaller class and like you get to like focus on stuff like you get that one-on-one personal um like talk with your professors. Whereas in like a 4 year, bro, your professor is not gonna be talking to you because they have to deal with one of your classes have like 40 students. They don't have your professor's not even gonna remember who you are. The only time he's gonna call your name is like, hey, did you put in your assignment on time or some shit? Whereas in this community college, it's like what, 12 students, probably even lower than that, like 10, 8. So you get that one-on-one, you know. He said, I give people a shot and I have training since I have custom OS. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Solutions, but what else has to be in place for those programs to actually reach young people who are already disconnected?
That's a great question. The evidence that I see is that young people.
I still believe that like community colleges and work, whatever, what they just said, work programs, they don't still get you the job, bro. At the end of the day, it's up to the company if they want you or not. And we're just having a lot of like companies that don't want to give people a shot. Like what Legacy just said, like they don't want to give people a shot, bro. You gotta be having this. You have to have this. You have to have this. You have to have this. What you call it? This degree and this amount of experience for you to even get through. And even when you have those two, let's say like a job description said that you have to have a bachelor degree and like 3 years of experience. Even when you have those two things, they still be questioning you. Like, that's the thing I also don't like too. I'm sorry, but if I feel, let's say I'm in a company, I'm hiring, let's say like, look, let's say Legacy, I'm hiring for your company. And then like you said, I don't know, I'm gonna make something up. Okay, let's say you're giving me a maintenance position job. And the maintenance position job say, oh, you gotta have an associate's in like, let's say like 3 years or whatever it is. Let's say I have associates in like, let's say 5 years of maintenance. Why do I need to still sell you that I know the job or that I know what I'm doing? That's the thing I do not like at all. Like, I feel like a lot of companies, they do that. And that's why a lot of people just be getting pissed off. It's because it's like, bro, I have this X amount of years at the job that I'm applying for. Why are you asking me if I can still do the job or not? When you asked for 3 years and I have 5 years in it. That's the thing I don't like that. Like, it would make sense to ask those questions if like I don't hit the minimum work like experience. But if the person is above that, like, bro, at that point, y'all interview should be when can you start? How much do you want to get paid for? And like can you still like what you call it? And can you still like are you a team player or something? Like, that's it. Those are the only 3 things. That interview should be, it shouldn't even be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It should be just 5 minutes, even 3 minutes. You know? He said some companies will still hire those positions. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's just I'm that type of person. Like, I don't like if I apply for a job and I exceed the work qualifications or the work experience, whatever, don't be asking me that like, or do I know how to do the job when your job said you need to have 2 to 3 years and I have like 5 years or something. Don't ask me like if I know how to do it or ask me technical questions and shit. At that point, I'm gonna just be like, nah, my fucking resume tell you this is what I did. Like straight up. And if you think I'm lying or whatever, I'm just that type of person. I don't like to waste my time. Like, I don't like wasting my time with shit like that, bro. Hell no. I've turned down jobs that have done that before, where I would have experience that's like way above, you know, way above what they require, and yet they're still asking me questions about that. I remember there was this one job, bro. They wanted like 2 years of it. I had 4 years of it, bro. I get on the phone call, and I had they didn't that time they didn't have like a degree requirement. They only wanted like a diploma, like if you had a high school diploma and like this X amount of years of experience. I have 4 years of that. I called them. I applied. They literally gave me an interview the day after, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we seen your resume," and they will always say, "Oh yeah, we seen your resume. It's splendid and stuff." But like, yeah, we if you don't mind, technical we're gonna ask you some technical questions or some shit like that. Bro, the moment when they said that, I literally hanged up on their asses. Cause I'm like, bro, the fuck? Why you gotta ask me technical questions? Bitch, I got 4 years of this shit. I don't need to prove to you guys that I know this shit or not. It's either you guys should just ask me questions about if I'm a team player or like stuff like that. Don't be quizzing me and shit, because at that point it's like, I don't want to waste my time. If you don't believe me, then it's like, bro, I'm out of here. You know, I'm gonna go to somebody else that's like not gonna waste my time on that shit. He said, I can't say about other companies run. I can't say about other companies run their hiring process as a whole though. Only my company. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Young people who are disconnected, particularly at the early part of that age range, 18 to 20. The programs that work best for them are wraparound programs. They offer multiple things. They may offer education and training, but also things like help with resume writing and interviewing. And so we see those programs as being more effective in creating connections for young people.
What should policymakers, local leaders, community institutions understand about this issue that they might be missing?
I do think that one of the more interesting and surprising things we found in our research is that community connections matter. Again,
Yes, she's right about that. And then second thing is, a lot of these leaders need to find a way where it's like they need to find a way where entry level people can actually get an entry level job, like straight up. And it's like it's not going to hurt them, or it's not going to hurt the company as a whole. Like there needs to be like some type of, like, I don't know, like a program or something, like where they hiring a lot of entry level people in the company, and like if let's say one of them leave, it's not going to hurt. It's like a grant or something that like companies get for hiring X amount of entry level like people. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what they should do, but I don't think they're gonna ever do it, because it's just the economy is just so bad right now, and so like a lot of companies are not trying to lose money, bro. Now, if and from grants come from like tax dollars, and that means like the community gotta be like that. But like what you said is true. Like the only way for this thing to happen is like the community, like good communities. Because if it's strong and good community, like n- wants their kids to get a job in like their local plant or whatever it is, they'll be okay with like using their tax dollars as a grant to help these companies hire in entry level people. But it's just that nah, nah, nah. That's just my proposal. That's what I would do. You know. He said I hire very, 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 very infrequently, since my turnover rate as a whole company is 0% in the past 3 years. Okay, well that's cool then. I guess people really like to stay in your company, gang. Shit, you trying to hire me? Ah, I had some people that have told me like, bro, Like I have some people that have told me, they're like, bro, why don't you do sales? And I'm like, bro, me as a salesman, I can't do that. They're like, bro, you be a good salesman. And I'm like, I can't see myself being a salesman. Like, I just can't.
Connections across the economic spectrum between people in a community matter. They make a big difference for young people. We don't understand this mechanism completely. It could be that in those communities, mentoring programs are more effective because the adults in the communities have better connections and they can better provide opportunities for young people. It could be something else about the communities that make them a better place for young people to find their first opportunities. But I did find a lot of this research is very individually focused, as the individual, and we look at their age and we look at young men versus young women, and we look at their education, and those factors are important. But our research suggests that the community is important as well.
And then finally, Jenny, if listeners and viewers think that their friend or family member is part of this disconnected group, what can they do to help?
I would say a number of things. They can encourage young people to take part in, some kind of a wraparound program or some kind of a mentoring program, but they can use their networks to try to create opportunities for young people, introduce young people to potential employers or other potential mentors, people who can give them advice about careers. I do think one of the things I've noticed in my own research is that a lot of young people don't have a good understanding of the career landscape. And that can be very helpful to them as they're trying to figure out.
Yes, and no. I agree with what she's saying, like 50-50. I think young people know what it is. It's just the thing is, it's yes and no. It's just yes and no, in my opinion. Let's see what it's saying. It's a system problem, not an individual problem. College is expensive, and these degrees don't guarantee. Um, these degrees don't guarantee jobs anymore. It's a trap. The system is broken. No jobs. The jobs you do get don't pay enough to sustain yourself. That's true too. Like a lot of entry level jobs, bro. They making you start off like so low, and it's like, bro, what? Um, Training equals money. College equals money. University equals money. Finding a job equals money. Everything is about money these days. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. A drop in teenage pregnancy. Lady, we can't even afford kids. Can't afford children. A part-time job doesn't even cover a cost of car and insurance. Well, this one is just a lack of like people just being stupid. Like this one is a lack of people being stupid, bro. Like there will people be buying cars, like will be buying cars at 2020, like the newest model, and they be financing the car, knowing damn well they don't got the money to pay for it outright. So this one is like, yeah. Know what I'm saying? So this one is like people that one is just being stupid. You could just get you a. I tell people all the time, bro. I don't give a fuck what the car is, as long as it gets you from A to B. I don't care how old the car is. I don't care if it's like 2006 or 2008. As long as it gets you from A to B, that's all that matters. But people be want to get like 20 the latest stuff, and then they finance the car, and then the car is like the finance, the car note plus the insurance is literally the same rate as their apartment rent or some shit. See, a lot of companies want you to intern in that field for a year to get the experience, and I don't see that right either. I truly believe I understand. Yeah, I actually agree with you with that, Legacy. I think that like companies shouldn't do that. They make you intern at a they make you intern at a place for a whole year, just to get experience. And you don't know if you're going to even get a full-time position in that place. You don't know. They're just making you intern over there for a year. And then you don't know if you're going to get chosen to be full-time or not. You know what I'm saying? I think that's not cool at all. I feel like that's not cool at all. I feel like if, not even I feel, I believe if a company makes you intern there for a year in a specific field, after that year, they should hire you full time. They shouldn't be, oh yeah, we need to have a talk or we should be in talks. No, because that's a year of your life gone. You could have used that year to find a company that could have just hired you full time. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that at all either. I don't find, I don't, I agree with you. I don't see that right. I don't see that being right too at all. You know, it shouldn't be that way. Like if a company interns you at a specific place for a whole year or X amount of years, they should they should give you a full-time position after that internship deadline is done. They shouldn't be in the talks or they shouldn't be, oh, we will talk, I'll talk to the manager and stuff. He said a lot of entry level jobs are wanting that, and some of these companies don't even have an internship program. You're not shit. You're right about that. A lot of these companies they want that, and then the benefits are ass. I had one job that was calling me. He said I was first of all the money sucked, but then the benefits were ass. You're telling me I only got 5 days of PTO? I know other people that have 2 weeks. You're telling me I only get 5 days? Oh hell no. And then medical is trash too. Like, bro, I was like, bro, I told him I'm not interested, bro. I'm good. Bro. What? So yes, I agree, but it's just I don't know. He said, even I can't find a job and I have 10 years of experience and a master's. I can't imagine how hard it is for younger people. You really need a stronger network to land a good position. This don't even matter anymore. This even don't matter anymore. It will get you a strong network will get you in the door. Like it will get them to not throw your resume in the shredder, but it doesn't guarantee you a job, bro. The system sucks and wants you to work 10 hours a day for a shitty pay. Yep. The world is getting worse and worse by day. As someone who graduated high school 10 years ago and now in grad school after getting an AFA, what is this? AFA and BA? I think this bachelor, I don't know what this is. I can say that the world my generation was prepared growing up was disappearing as time went by. COVID is killing the last of it. Yeah. COVID was really the start of everything that's been going on with the world right now. COVID was like the big reset. Crazy that crazy that people are being paid to study why we can't get jobs. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hmm. Is the government's fault? Yes or no? People that already have had a paying job and went to college at the same time knows that college is another job you unfortunately just don't get paid for it. Yeah. same reason people aren't having kids. The American's dream is dead. People woke up. You can't support yourself even anymore on one income. Younger people know their worth and they refuse to be a slave of poverty. While the loser do nothing, CEO takes millions and they can't even get an apartment without having a roommate. That is crazy. I've noticed that too. Shit. Don't listen to old people. They had this shit handed to them on a silver platter. Don't believe their lies about how tough they had it. The only ones who had it tough were minorities and poor people still true to this day. I don't know about this one. This one, I believe the older people they had it they did not have it easier because of World War II and all that. I don't think I'm not gonna say that they had it. They I don't believe in the whole they had their shit handed to them on a silver platter. I don't believe that. I I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe that part at all. I believe it was tough for them too. I just think that even though life was tough for them back then, they still have the access for them for their life to be for their life to turn around like that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas then now we don't have that access for our life to turn around like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know a lot of people my age that don't have a kid, and it's just because they are barely just they're barely making it. Yeah, it's just yeah. He said, "Bro, who wants to work? Who wants to work and still be broke?" That's how yo. That's like what you said, legacy. That's how it is nowadays. People be working and they still be broke, bro. Because these people don't be paying. He said people can't even get hired. Even college graduates can't get a job at McDonald's. Yeah, because in McDonald's eyes you're overqualified, and they know for sure they know for sure once you work at McDonald's, you're not gonna stay over there. They know that once you work at McDonald's, you're gonna be paying for it. You're gonna be still applying for other jobs on the low, and they know that once you get it, you're gonna be leaving in like 3 to 4, like what, 3 to 4 months. So they're not gonna risk that. They want people that literally McDonald's is literally for people that have literally dropped out of high school and they just want to make money. Need help with resume writing and interview. Help with the resume writing and interviewing is gaslighting. You need education, but it's in a field like nursing that is very high. You need real skills, not a cute red. That's what I'm saying. That's true. But even I heard that nursing, a lot of people in nursing are quitting too because of the even though it's high, very high demand, the pay is not good. Healthcare has the biggest, highest turnover rate of jobs combined. A CNA and a medical, um, um, got a medical, or a medical assistant doesn't last more than 3 years in the field. Over 60 of them quit, and the higher ups like physician assistants, nurses, and IVNs, 35 leave in 5 years. Imagine wasting school and debt and time to leave that dream job so soon because it's unbearable shithole. Very good point. Thanks. Yeah, it's like a lot of people don't like yeah, the healthcare system. I know that a lot of people be leaving that bitch. A lot of nurses be leaving. I mean, bro, working at hospital is he said he said I'll leave the old timers alone. A lot of them were affected by the '08 crash. That's why I'm saying like I said, a lot of the old timers, they also had their times were tough for them too. But I will say this. and this is something I will believe. This is something I believe. They just had the access to change their life like this. The American dream was really still there for them. I will believe that, like 100%. I believe that full heartedly. Like, even though times were tough for them, they still had the access for that American dream. It's not like that nowadays. Hell no. It is not like that nowadays. And it's like it is what it is. Like, I'm not trying to say that because a lot of people will blame the boomers and say, "Oh, it's the boomers' fault." It's just that's just how life is nowadays. Like, and that's how it goes. MF got a sight from life. I'll say that was pretty rough. Yeah. The country is collapsing due to a lack of investment because we gave all the money to a few individuals, Those individuals want mindless slaves to work their corporations. Hope that helps. A few individuals, huh? Gave. Yes, they gave refugees money. Gave. Uh, nah, I think there's another individual. I think we should talk about other individuals. Well, I think that there's some other individuals, you know. Part of it is basically these kids were born in a late stage capitalism. Yeah. Said my grandpa was affected by the '08 crash and he will have to work till he was older than 78 to actually retire himself. And that sucks. I'm just saying that, but I will, like I said, but I will say this, but like I will, but like I will, but like I will say this. People back then, even though times were tough, they still had access to like work and turn their life around. You know what I'm saying? Like housing wasn't that, I don't know, I'm pretty sure housing wasn't that expensive like how it is now, right? Like you could still buy yourself a house back in '08 or '07. Like like a person that was working in a part-time job or even then will still be able to have money to buy a house. Nowadays, even if you're working as an engineer, like that shit, shit, ain't that crazy? I remember when being when I was young, being a quote unquote engineer was like, yo, you were the shit. Like no one could talk shit to you. Like dead ass. Like you were that guy. You had money when you were an engineer. Now it doesn't matter. Engineer don't mean anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't even make you that much money anyways. I remember when I was like 11 years old, my dad would always say, if you're an engineer, you made it, you up. And I'm pretty sure it was, and it's true because back then it was an actual skill. Now it doesn't even matter. Like being an engineer don't mean shit. You don't make money from being an engineer. Maybe if you're an engineer for like 10 years, then it starts being something. But nowadays, hell no. Shit, they don't give a fuck. Like shit. Nah. Now the old people they had stuff going through their lives, but I would stand 10 times down. Like I would stand 10 times down. I would stand tall on that. Like they had it, they still, even though times were tough, it wasn't hard for them to buy a house. It wasn't hard for them to buy groceries. It wasn't, even though it was hard, times were tough, they still could have turned your life around. Nowadays, it's literally shit. Like, you can't, Groceries are high. Gas is high as fuck. Like housing, oh my god, the housing market. People are living in trailers, and even trailers, people are breaking their. You gotta you gotta give an arm and leg just to live on a trailer. Oh man. Let's actually do an experiment real quick. This we're gonna do this last thing and then we're gonna call it a night. But yeah, he said, yeah, I'm not disagreeing on the housing market. A lot of companies don't want to pay a livable living wage, and that's just it's just what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just what it is, bro. We live in those times where companies don't give a fuck, bro. It's just that's the economy. Hold on, let's do an experiment. You say you live in Illinois, right? Okay, let's see. Say I own houses there in a few places. Okay, hold on. Let's let's do something real quick. How do I do this? Let's do what's a good area in Illinois that we should look up houses for? Let's do like Joliet. Like we know Chicago is like expensive, but let's even do Joliet. Let's just do Joliet. Joliet, Illinois. Cause that's still out of the actually you know what, that's still closer to the city. So we let's do like Peoria. Let's do that. Bro, let me remind you, this is Peoria, y'all. Hold on, let me look at this. He said West Chicago? Nah, West Chicago is way too expensive, bro. You said West Chicago? West Chicago is way too expensive. What the heck? Bro, are you crazy? This man said West Chicago, bro. That's way too expensive, bro. Heck no. We're trying to find one that's like let's look for one that's like hold on, let me see some. Let's do Peoria. Let's just do Peoria, Illinois. That's like in the outside of Chicago, outside the city. And it's still expensive. It's gonna prove my point. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's change the screen real quick. Okay, y'all see this? Yeah, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna call it. Like, look at bro. This is Peoria. This is this is Peoria. This is Peoria, bro. And this is Chicago. Bro. Peoria, look at how look at the prices. 4 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 3 baths. Look at this. It's spacious, I will say that, and they give you a big lawn. I will say that you get like a kind of like a good decent lawn to be at, but that's 100. Look at that, 140,000. Let's look for the cheapest one. Let's see if we can find the most cheapest house possible, bro. Um, what's a good number? What's a good number? Wait, hold on. Wait, where's price? What's a good number to stop? Let's do seven. Okay, 35K. Apparently, this is 35K. Let's look at the house. Okay, 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Okay, look at that. You get you a little lawn right here. What you think? What you think, King? Bro, how are you going to like sell your house and yet you got all this stuff? How am I supposed to know that this would be a good house for me to be at? This Nah, if it's this low, you know shit is fucking wrong with it. Oh man, what? The ceiling's already peeling off? Oh no. I don't know about that one. You can still, I mean, it's still fixable, but still. Uh, yeah, I don't know about this one. I like this room. I think is this a bedroom? Not worth it. No, this is the basement. Uh-uh. What the fuck is in here? Oh, nah, the bathroom. This is what? This is your bathroom? Don't tell me that's the bathroom. Oh, hell no. Oh my gosh. This is the bathroom? Yeah, bro. You know that bathroom is not it. It hasn't even been finished? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, they were living in this place? Oh man. Oh my god, that's not it. Wow, if you were to buy this house, you really have to like you would have to put in a lot of money to fix it. It's like what they call it, a money pit house. I mean, that's the garage. That's a decent garage right here. I mean, that's a pretty. What about this one right here? 37,000. Price cut. Okay. This shit already looks run down, but okay. 37,000. Okay. Okay. When you go in, it looks decent, I guess. I mean, the window is kind of crazy, but okay. I could still deal with that. Uh, Flooring. It might be a little bit, but it's still good. Bathroom is all right, kind of. What is this? This is a bedroom? Okay, this is the upstairs. Then this is the upstairs floor. Mm, okay, I think that one is a okay one. It didn't seem like it was bad. It didn't seem like it was bad. He said, yeah, it has a water leak. The last one. Yeah, it didn't. This one didn't seem like it was bad, but it looked like he said a lot of them have some type of foundation damage, which would justify a huge decrease in price. But a lot of them look like a straight money pit where you're pulling around 100K to fix it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right about that for sure. Okay, this is 28. Let's see this. This is lower than the 28K. Okay. Okay, exterior. Okay, let's say this. This one is exterior looks good. Exterior looks really good. Exterior looks really good. Very convincing right now. Exterior wise looks good. Um, I don't really like these type of now. One thing that's kind of a little bit red flag is these type of things. I've noticed that a lot of like rats or like raccoons will live under like your house and stuff. I don't like having these type of gaps under my house because a lot of creatures can like go under there during the winter time and all that type of stuff. Like that attracts a lot of rats and all that. I don't like that at all. For me, I don't want no space like that under my house. Like, nah, I don't like that shit. I don't know why that's there for. Maybe it's to help with like flooding or something, but still. Oh shit. Well, that's probably because they got people fixing it up. Okay. Hmm. Okay. It looks all right. You said, and some people are shading and use older pictures so it hides recent damage. Okay. Mm, I mean, so far this is good, but I don't trust how it's 28,000. This hasn't been taken yet. There's something wrong with this house for it to not be taken already. Yeah, I don't know. Something's fishy about this house. It could be like what you're saying, Legacy is probably using old pictures. Cause there's no way this is 28,000 and it hasn't been taken. And it looks like a really good house to buy. Yeah, I don't know. This one is a little bit iffy. I don't know about this one. This one it only got one picture. So yeah, you know this is bad. If it only showing you one picture, it's bad, bro. It's bad as hell. It's not good. Okay, this one 45,000. Okay, okay. Really good. I like how it looks already inside. Really good. Okay. Uh okay. Bathroom is not looking good. I don't like how small the bathroom is. Like you're cramped in here, but still good. I will say the interior is pretty nice a little bit. Now these doors right here kind of looks kind of crazy, but okay. Uh, so far it's pretty good. Flooring seems pretty good. I wish they had more pictures of the outdoors, like outside of the house. Like like I kind of want to see. Okay, it's all right. How you feel about this one? I think this is okay. This is like okay, this is pretty good. This is 19K. Let's see this one. This is definitely going to be a money house. Oh my God. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, electrical breaker. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a money pit house for sure. Look at this. Holy. Or if they got scribbles like this, there's some homeless folks that live in there. Yeah, there's some wow. But this is you see what I'm saying? Okay, what about this? 50K. Technically, it might be a crack house though. Two. Okay. 2 bedrooms. Okay, I like that. Okay. It has a driveway and a garage. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like the fence already. That's really good. Really, really good. I like that. Um, like if you're gonna sell your house, bro, there shouldn't be a lot of stuff in there to broadcast about. Okay, whatever. What the hell? Yeah, like I don't. Okay, I guess. I just gotta imagine nothing is there. Just see the foundation. It's all right, I guess. This seemed like a pretty chill house though. Why would you want to sell it? Like, look at her bathroom. Bathroom is really cool. She decorated the hell out of the house. Wow. Why would you want to leave? There must be something going on for her to want to sell that house. So what about the garage? Oh, they got themselves a lawn too? Wait, hold on. That's pretty good though. This is a really good price. It gives them a lawn too? I thought this was not their lawn. I thought this was something else. It comes with the lawn? Oh no, it doesn't. Wait. Wait, hold on. Does this gate open though to in here? No, I think it does. Look. Because there's a pathway right here. I think this is a part of it, I think. This is good too. Shit. Hold on. Hey, hey, Legacy, you might have to go buy this one. Wait, what is this? He said, great investment opportunity, downsize first time home, currently being rented for $625 by a great lawn who love to stay. Oh, it's rented. Oh, it's rented. Okay, never mind. So you can't really. Whoa. Well, you still can buy it though. It's just gonna suck because if you buy the house now, this person that's been there gotta leave. that's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part too. I've noticed that too. Why would you tell me this? Why would you tell me that is currently being rented for 625? Obviously, obviously they want to stay there. Why would you sell the house? Because if I buy the house, that means this lady gotta this lady gotta leave. Literally. If I say, yeah, I got like 60K, like 60K, bro. Like, is that how it goes? If you say, hey, bro, I got 60K, I want to buy this house. This person right here literally has to leave now. No, that's crazy. I think that's how it goes. That's fucked up. Wait, if you buy the tenant can stay. If you buy it, the tenant can stay and it can be in this and it can still be rented out. Oh, it can? Even if you bought the car. Wait, you're telling me that wait. You're telling me if you buy this whole house right now, you're telling me that even if the house is already bought for, you could still rent it out for people? She could still be in there paying you $625 even though that house has already been cut. So you're just getting free money from them. I've done it, yes. Really? You could do that? No wonder why they tell people just buy real estate. Because if you could do that, that's like free money. You're telling me if I came and bought this house, I could still leave her in there. I'm just getting free money at this point every month. Like I'm getting $625 every month. Is that what you're saying, Legacy? If I buy this house right now and I put in money to buy this house right now and I say, yeah, I want to buy this house. One of my best tenants has been in the house since 1997. Is that what you're saying? Wait, they have a basement? Wait, this house had a basement? What the fuck? Why did I not? I didn't even see the basement in here. I might have to. What? You could do that? I didn't know that. Oh, that's crazy. But this has seemed like a really, really good one. Yeah, you can. It's not really recommended, but yeah, you can. Wow. This is 24,000. What about this one? This only got one picture, so you know it's bad. It's a money pit house. What about this? 42,000. I like the hill thingy. I like the hill that it got. You know, in the summertime, you can sit over here and meditate and bathe in the sun because you got some. I like that. Okay. They gotta fix the. You gotta fix this though. This is not cool looking. Overall, brick houses. I like brick houses. I feel like brick houses are the best, but that's only for the front. Okay. Okay. Inside is pretty good. Okay. 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 This is kind of concerning right here. This top part, this ceiling right here, does look a little bit concerning, but okay. Um, the flooring doesn't look good. These are usually bad. I usually don't like these type of things because those invite a lot of like roaches and like uh rats. Like roaches and rats and all that type of stuff could be in here. Okay. Uh, Kitchen it seems all right. Is this gas? Wait, is the female last? He said, "Hey, dude, it's been a oh shit, is that my goat? That's the goat." He said, "Hey, dude, it's been quite some time, bro. How have you been, bro? I've been great. How have you been, bro? I haven't heard from Deli in a while. Hey, Legacy, this Deli was my first subscriber. Well, I had subscribers, but he was the first guy that talked in my. He was the first guy. He was the first dude. He's day one. He's a day one guy, bro. This is the guy right here. Day one dude. But yeah, I've been doing great, man. How are you? How's work? I know that you're on second shift doing your thing, but how's that going? The last time we talked, you said that you were fixing your car and everything, and then you got the job. He said, "I've been good. Been stuck on work and all that. Thankfully, moving to first on Monday. Oh, thank God, man. Damn, that means you finally have stuff to do. Finally, you have the whole day to yourself now. That's good, bro. Shit. Cause yeah, the last time you told me, you said you were working second shift, bro. But that's good, bro. Damn, how long did it take for you to get first shift? I bet you took you like what 2 years for you to get that. Wow. Yeah, these are. I don't know. I mean, this house is okay, I guess. I don't know, a little bit concerning right here. But how much was it? 42,000. I would take it down to like. I would tell them, nah, you gotta take it down to like 30,000, 30-ish, and then yeah. He said, "Yeah, life has been all right. I got a 2024 Nissan back in April. Been working to pay it off. Took a and it took a couple of months to get to first. Okay, oh that's cool. So what happened to your old car? You just said, nah, you gotta throw that bitch away. All right, one more house, and then we're gonna end it. This is the only house. Huh? He said, I'm gonna lurk. You out? You said, are you out? Technically, you're saying you out. All right, bro. My Honda I had, the engine blew up on it. Shit. All right. Yeah, we calling it a night, bro. But yeah, bro, Deli, you came at the damn Deli, you came at the wrong time. You said have a good night, buddy. Hey, thank you for coming to the stream, bro. I really appreciate you guys, man. We were chilling, but yeah, damn, Deli, you gotta come into the stream, like, Damn, I know you work and stuff, but okay, well, at least now I know Monday you're gonna be on first shift, so like hopefully I get to see you more on stream. But like, yeah, man, I'm just calling it a night too, cause it's been a while, man. I was like, yeah, I should have been sleeping a long time ago, but I got to do that. He said, yeah, I tend to do that. Been busy playing some games today. Oh, so you so you were free today? Oh man, this guy. Who called the night? Oh man. I thought you were working. Yeah. But yeah, guys. Um, nah, man, like now I know for sure you about to come to the you're about to be on first hit, bro. And let me know some games that we can play, bro. And shit like that. He said, yeah, I called in sick because I wasn't feeling well today. Oh man, so this whole time you were oh man. All right, then look, let me know what type of games we should play. I stopped. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing, Helldivers was fun, but I stopped playing that after what they did to that one guy. I don't like that. Like, I don't like how the community did with that. I don't want to be a part of that. Like, I don't want to be a part of that community because of what they did to that one guy with the charity thing. I don't like that shit at all. So officially like said, nah, I don't want to be a part of y'all group or whatever it is. I don't care how fun the game is or whatever it is. I'm gonna stand tall on that for sure. So we could play something else, but I'm not playing that game, because of what happened. Yeah. Said today, played a lot of Helldivers too because they got the Warhammer, Warbound, and new Illuminate enemies, but I see where they're coming from as well. Yeah. It's cool and all, but I don't like how like people, the community got him to like lose his job. Like they ruined his whole life over just a video game, bro. I do not fuck with that at all. Like keep that shit in the game, but like you shouldn't try to like dog somebody and try to like ruin your life and like get them fired from their job and all that. Hell nah. Over a video game, bro. I do not fuck with that type of crowd, like at all. That's not my lifestyle. That's not me. And I don't want to be supporting something like that at all. Hell no. So, yeah. But yeah, we could play something else though. Like I know you play Helldivers too a lot, but hey, just let me know what type of games you've been playing too on the next stream and shit. But look, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. I hope you feel better though, for real, Deli. I hope you feel better. And it's nice to see you, bro, for real. Hopefully, around Monday I get to see you more. And yeah, man, that's really about it. So thank you guys for coming to the stream and I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Be safe out there. Yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Catch y'all.